Chat. What y'all doing, man? Hold on, I gotta promote real quick. What y'all doing? What y'all doing, man? Who's in here? Who the fuck is in here? Hold on. Alright, hold on. Y'all know I gotta promote. Hold on. Oh, like, what? I don't got no picture to use to promote. I'm gonna just put lab now. Who's in here? Roll call? Can I get a roll call? We know Woods' ugly ass is right being here in a few. Hold on. The norms, the use. Are the usuals the norms? Hold on. Damn, it's hot as fuck. Hold on, I gotta crack that dough, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. It be so hot in here, it don't even make no sense. Like, how's it the smoke, bruh? I ain't even doing nothing and be sweating, bruh. Like, a nigga might have to go shirtless, chat. I might have to go shirtless. Sure. Hold on. Damn, this is a lot of shit. Fuck. I'm gonna have to crack that door, bro. It's too hot. Like, way too hot.
KDD.
KD, is that Zuma? I ain't even hear you. Say something.
My brother.
What? What up, boy? What y'all doing, man?
These ads broken heart.
Chat? These ads? What? How y'all getting ads already? There's no way. There's no way you getting ads already. It can't be. It just can't. It's no way. Like, what? There ain't no way you get ads already. Hold on.
In the hospital.
In the hospital? Damn, you straight? You alright, nigga? My nigga Woods, you straight, nigga? Live right now, folks.
TS was 25 seconds.
Oh. That shit was 25 seconds? I don't get, like, what's the point of them giving me ads if I don't get paid off my ads? Like, Twitch, fix y'all system, man.
At MG_Woodies, you okay?
Twitch needs to fix that shit. Cause last time I checked, y'all, I ain't making no, I don't think I be getting no, you okay? I don't think I be getting no profit from them ads, man. They just be putting them on there. Like, what?
Nah, my diabetes started acting up again.
Oh. Damn, you gotta watch your sugar level, fo. Can't be eating all them sweets and Twinkies and shit, gang. Damn, though. Prayers, though. You feeling alright, though? Hope you feeling alright, my nigga. Let me turn that down. We need you here, Woods. We need you, my nigga. I don't need you, you feel me? In the hospital, my nigga. God damn, fuck. Hold on, this. Alright, this one's on that one. Hold on, y'all. Fuck. Where the fucking. My nigga Woods died. Damn. My nigga said I'm in the hospital, gang. W Woods, though. Shout out Woods. Tapped in from the hospital, gang. My niggas tapped in from the EI. Shout out Woods, man. Like, what? That's real support right there. My niggas tapped in. That is real support. Hold on, damn. Sure. No, deny. Alright, hold on. My niggas tapped in from the, you feel me? That's real deal support right there. Hold on, y'all. Alright. That's crazy though. What they say to you, Woods? What they tell you, bro? Everything straight? How long you gotta be in there? Damn, fo. That's crazy for real. Honda with the shark table. What? Why is her teeth like that, bro? With shark tooth trap? Damn, that motherfucker was stupid. I ain't gonna lie, I was stupid. Visiting a tribe that eats humans. Again? Us is another dude. That's another dude that did that shit. What the fuck? Didn't we already see something like that though?
I hope everything gets better for you. Woody's saluting
That
face.
shit looked the same. Hold on, yeah. She was cracking
They
on
Ray
this
keep me again.
Somebody, have you found your daughter? What? I'm ready to watch it.
What's up, Henry?
Is these?
When was the last time you saw her?
Yes, we watched some like that yesterday.
She was in the bed when you went to bed
We
last
watched
night?
that yesterday.
I'ma still look.
Because you was watching her, Henry.
I did
Oh, no, I can't hear y'all, bro.
around.
What the fuck?
I didn't see Bree.
Unfolded on a fateful summer night.
Bro, what the
The Iowa
fuck?
State Patrol
At
issued the Amber Alert for
Cox's Zuma,
10-year-old
thank you,
Breezy
Zuma
and
means
Taylor
a
early
lot.
this morning.
Stupid ass
A missing
headphones,
child.
bro. Alright, hold on, y'all. Thank you, Zuma.
A
Yeah,
suspicious
we watched it
stepfather.
yesterday. Ray, keep
Henry,
me
you don't
again.
know where your
I hope
daughter is,
everything
you don't
is
know your
well.
address,
Not
you
my
don't know your
damn.
phone number.
Damn,
And a
Woods.
desperate search for the truth.
Hold on, I should be able to hear
Go to
y'all now.
sleep with that. Like,
Can y'all hear the video? I can't even hear this shit.
what the?
You're so welcome. Heart hands dark skin tone.
Oh, okay, there we go. Now I can hear. I don't know what's going on with these stupid ass headphones.
Yes, we can hear.
Alright, hold on. Shout out Zuma. Shout out Zuma.
It's 9:30 and she's nowhere.
What is this, bro?
This is the story of Breesia Terrell,
I know she played basketball.
Yes, Curry fan.
where every
Very
clue peels back another layer of a chilling crime.
Damn.
States Exhibit 822.
You seen
which
this
is
Zuma or you
shown
haven't?
Here.
Items in the
Like
closet.
what?
Hey,
Can I
true
move?
crime
At
fans,
Zuma, heart
welcome
hands,
back.
medium,
Today
dark
we
skin
delve
tone,
into the
heart hands,
haunting
medium, dark
disappearance
skin
and
tone,
tragic
crossed
murder
fingers, medium,
of
dark skin
10-year-old
tone.
Breesia Terrell.
Once
Shout
you
out
looked at
Woods,
that
man.
skull,
Shout out Woods.
what did you determine?
That it was real.
Buckle up, because
No, I
this
don't
story
think
is filled
so.
with shocking twists and turns
Damn.
that you won't believe.
Man jumped out in the road in front of
Like
me
me jumped out in the
and waved his arms.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button and
No,
click
I'm
the
straight.
notification bell so you never miss an update from our channel.
We ain't doing
Not
none of that.
one of those videos can
Damn.
identify
That nigga's
Breesia
bald than a
Terrell
motherfucker.
in that Impala. That is correct.
Now, let's uncover the dark secrets behind this heartbreaking case. Breesia Terrell came into the world on December 4th, 2009 in
What?
Davenport, Iowa. Right from the start, her mom, Aisha, knew she was
Aisha
something
Curry?
special.
And I mean, she's so playful. She's helpful. She's a big sister.
Breesia was loving, creative, fun, and carefree, always eager to help out.
She likes to draw. She loves to sing. She loves Moana.
Aisha and Breesia's dad didn't stay together, but a few years later,
Oh,
Aisha
what?
started seeing a guy named Henry Dinkins.
I don't know what Henry Dickens did, but that nigga is guilty. Not gonna lie. Wait, my nigga, look.
Before
That
long,
nigga is
they
guilty.
found out they were
Most definitely guilty.
having a baby boy.
And we also have an 8-year-old boy together.
Because of the boy's age, we will be using his initials DL for the story.
Hey, yo.
Breesia
Why they gotta call my nigga DL, though? Damn, little nigga, they did you wrong. Call my nigga DL.
DL and loved helping her
Damn.
parents with him. Even though Breesia and DL were half siblings, Henry was like a dad to Breesia at first. He was there for her, helping to raise her, but eventually, things
Man,
between
that nigga
him
did
and
it, man.
Aisha fell apart.
Nigga like a fat dude. That nigga like a fat dude Dennis.
Since how old is she?
My baby.
Okay.
After they split, Henry didn't come around much anymore. It was tough for DL and Breesia not to have that father figure.
What?
How long were you and Aisha together for?
Like 2 years.
But Aisha
Aisha,
had a
please.
big family who always stepped in to help, giving Breesia lots of love and support, which helped her grow up with a good head on her shoulders.
Your daughter, I know she played basketball.
Yes, Curry fan.
In 2020, Breesia was 10. Her family said she had the cutest personality, tons of friends, and loved to express herself.
She's my shadow. She's amazing. She's she's a child anybody would want.
But she was
Damn.
also a real rule follower. She not only followed the rules, but made sure others did too.
But I mean, a strong girl and definitely a
Aw,
fighter.
she's so pretty.
She's not going nowhere without a fight at all.
In June 2020, while the world was in
That is
chaos
sad,
from
though. She was young.
COVID-19,
That's crazy,
Aisha
man.
noticed her ex-boyfriend, Henry Dinkins, started coming around more.
Like, what?
Henry now had a new girlfriend, Andrea Culbertson.
Damn. That's her? What the fuck? Oh, my God.
Andrea was way different from Henry.
How would you describe your personality?
Quiet,
Mr. Dinkins' personality?
very outspoken.
That summer, Henry began hosting neighborhood cookouts, bringing everyone together for some good food and fun,
What?
even in the midst of the pandemic.
But we stayed close friends. But you guys stayed close friends. So how long? So you guys
We've
were
been
together
friends. We've
for
been friends all the way up to now.
Okay.
That's
How long ago
crazy.
did you guys break up? Break it off.
It's like 6 years ago.
For the past few years,
Wait,
Henry
is that
hadn't-
nigga got on? What shoes is him, nigga?
It's like 6 years ago.
Them
For the
ain't
past
even
few years,
J's.
Henry hadn't been very involved in his son DL's life, so these cookouts were a chance for them to reconnect. Breja would also come along, spending time with Henry. On
Damn,
July 8th,
dog, that's
2020, Aisha and DL were driving in Davenport
KD,
when
what's
they saw
up?
Henry.
What up, Dom? What up, Dom? Shout out, Dom, man.
DL
Shout out my
excited,
ugly ass
pointed
nigga
at his
Dom.
dad and told Aisha he wished he could see him more. So Aisha pulled over to let DL talk to his dad. Aisha had
How's
a
it going?
conversation with Henry
It's
about
going
being
smooth,
more
gang.
involved, and
It's
Henry
going
agreed.
decent.
He even offered to have DL stay with him over the weekend.
Yeah, that nigga's guilty,
I
man.
have seen them, and they said they wanted to come and spend
My
time.
nigga is in interrogation room with a motherfucking do-rag. If I don't say guilty, gang,
Who that behind
my
you
nigga's in
creeping?
interrogation room with a do-rag. That's guilty, gang. I don't know.
The next morning, July 9th,
It might have
Henry
been my
arrived
sister,
around
gang.
11
Oh,
a.m.
she
to
be
pick up
wild.
DL. But DL, not wanting to leave his sister
What?
Breja behind,
How you
asked
see
Henry
that,
if
Dom?
she
What
could
the
come
fuck?
too.
Ugly
Henry
ass
agreed,
nigga.
and Aisha, knowing Henry had been part of
LMAO,
Breja's
nah,
life
I'm
from
just
ages
playing.
2 to 5,
Ah, I
and
thought you was
considering
dead,
him
sir. I was gonna say,
family,
what the fuck?
allowed her to go.
Ah.
Aisha had another son who was 13 years old. He also asked if he could stay with Henry that weekend, but Henry said no.
What
to
you
him
do
and
today,
yes to
Dom? You ain't
Breja.
playing no games, nigga?
Henry's
like,
reason
what?
for not letting the 13-year-old come along was that he didn't have enough space in his car.
And actually, the 13-year-old boy, CS, expressed an interest in being able to go along as well. Henry Dinkins indicated that Reson was welcome to come along,
Damn.
but he indicated that the 13-year-old boy, CS, could not come along.
That
and the
nigga-
reason that he offered up for that was there was not enough room in his car for the
That
three
nigga
children.
starting to look rougher and
The
rougher.
day that he picked Detoria Sup and Reson came along, he was
That's nuts.
operating a black Camaro, and that black Camaro had seating both for front seat passengers and back seat passengers.
There was plenty of room. Henry just didn't want the 13-year-old to come. So Breja and DL
Nah,
got
I was
into the
just
car with
chilling
Henry
today
and
and
took
just
off.
finished
After
replacing my
leaving
garbage
home,
disposal
Henry
not
took the
that
kids
long
to his
ago.
friend's house, a guy
Damn,
named
shout
Vincent
out, shout out Dom, man. Shout out Dom, my nigga. Damn, old ass nigga. Lies.
They went over, there was...
I ain't gonna lie, Dom. I picture you to look like that, like him. I just feel like you
LOL.
might look like that. I ain't gonna lie.
to his friend's
Maybe though.
house, a guy named
Maybe,
Vincent Howard.
maybe.
Fuck you.
They went over.
Now I'm
there
trolling.
was
I'm fucking
time
with you,
spent
Dom.
LMAO.
at the
You know it's all
Howard
love.
residence. Both of the children spent the afternoon playing video games.
What?
Mr.
Mr.
Left the
Dinkins?
residence for a period of time, came back.
Henry left the house for a bit while DL and Breja played video games.
Why they keep calling this
Eventually,
nigga DL?
he came back,
Down low?
and then they left to go home.
To my cousin's house. We went down to my cousin's house, and they played with my little cousins.
Henry did
What?
have a place of his own at an RV park in town, but he mostly stayed with his girlfriend in her one-bedroom apartment.
Think he's DL.
I'm not gonna lie. The narrator is fucked up. Why did he have to mention that? Like, damn, my nigga. In her one-bedroom apartment. Like, damn, my nigga. You couldn't keep that on the low? Like, you could just say apartment? My nigga said one-bedroom apartment.
But he mostly stayed with his
Like,
girlfriend. in her
damn. Think he's
one-bedroom
DL.
apartment.
Pause.
That evening, Henry and the kids arrived at his girlfriend's apartment complex, jumped out of the car, and headed into Unit 8. Inside,
Damn.
Andrea was still working on her computer. She worked remotely for
I ain't gonna lie, she's fucking busted, gang. I gotta keep it a stack, gang. Matter of fact, lock him in her.
Who's that grandma?
Lock her up for looking like that.
He
And
downgraded.
lock her up for looking like that, and lock this nigga up for hitting that, gang. Imagine getting off work every day and boning that, gang. You a sick individual, gang. I ain't gonna lie, he's guilty. Her and him, they both fucking guilty. Fuck it. Cause ain't no way I'm not gonna deal. I'm sorry, bro.
Mr. Deacon's girlfriend, she works for AT&T, and she actually
What?
works out of her home.
Yeah, see this nigga.
She was working till sometime around
That nigga
7,
Dom said
7
who's
that
grandma.
evening.
That's
While
his
she
girl,
was-
nigga.
Briasia was very, very interested in the type of work that she was doing, and Ms. Culberson was showing her how she performed her
SMH.
responsibilities for AT&T.
She's chopped.
Meanwhile, DL was in the living room playing video games.
Damn.
We went to the house. They started playing the games at the house, and then they took
their showers.
And then they got into bed. You know, me and Andrew laid down.
Little Puerto Rican
Later,
shit.
Aisha got off work.
What,
and realized
Andy?
that Breesia
What?
didn't have clothes for the weekend.
Andy ain't get no
She
play,
rushed home,
dog.
packed a bag for Breesia, and drove it over to the apartment. When she arrived,
That's
she called
that's
Henry
Andy's
to let
type of
him
girl
know
right
she was
there.
there.
That's Andy's type. He like
complex
it.
that she was familiar with. She'd never been to the Culberson apartment before. At any rate, when she responded to the complex, she called to notify the parties that she
Yet
was
I
out
do
in the
get
parking
buns and
lot,
fuck no.
and Briasia came
My
down
bad, Andy.
to get
My bad, big gangster. My fault.
Face with tears of joy.
My
face
fault,
with
Andy.
tears
My
of joy.
fault. My bad.
Nigga, I showed you my type.
Bro, them fucking pictures was off Pinterest. They was off Pinterest, nigga. Them was not your females, gang.
take the dog.
Andy be lying, dog.
Mom had to call her back
I'll
and say,
fuck
no,
with you,
family
gang.
pet's going home. But at any rate,
TF.
it was one
That
of
nigga said
those,
the fuck.
give the clothes, love you, have a wonderful time. And then Aisha left with Briasia going
Aisha?
back inside the apartment complex. Or
I
as
might
she
name
said,
my
her
daughter
apartment
that if I have a daughter.
complex.
Aisha. I
It was
said
raining
Aisha.
pretty hard,
Aisha.
so their interaction was
You
quick.
e-girl.
Aisha watched as her daughter ran back
Fuck
to
you,
apartment
Nick.
8, not knowing this would be the last time she would ever see Breesia
That sound like
alive.
something fell behind me, nigga.
Later that night, Aisha went
Yo,
home and took
my
a
nigga
bath.
E-girl.
It had been
You
a
an
long
E-girl.
day,
What the fuck is an E-girl? And Bess, what up? What up? What up? What up, Bess?
and this was the first night in a while she didn't have
What
her
is an
children.
E-girl, bro?
She got back to the apartment. Was very
That's what you
tired.
talk to. You do E-dates. You goon to E-dates. I'm not gonna lie.
What
You
they
beat
did to the daughter.
You beat your shit to E-dates, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I think he killed her. I think he killed the daughter. in GTA.
WSPKD.
What up, Bess? What up? What up? What
TF.
up?
They took a bath and very simply, I mean, she felt
That nigga said the fuck.
Damn.
couch and she was out.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
for
I think so. I don't know though. I don't know. We gotta find
At
out.
some point, unbeknownst to her, the children, DL and Briasia, neither of which had cell phones, Culberson apartment. She
Damn.
had received a telephone call.
Ray
from
smash
the
ES
Deacon's
hospital
phone
food.
that was unanswered.
Eee,
It's
my
fucking
niggas ready to
hot
eat
outside.
hospital food. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, gang. That's illegal. My nigga say he's ready to smash hospital food.
And then the
That's
caller
illegal, fo.
became very apparent.
Caller
because
became
there was
very
a
apparent
text
because they-
message that came through from Briasia saying, "Good night, mommy. I
Oh
love
God,
you."
it is hot outside, Bess.
So that was somewhere around 10, 11 o'clock in the evening.
The next morning, completely unaware that her life
LMFAO,
was just
some
minutes
hospital
away
food be
from
good.
being turned
Nah, hell
upside
nah,
down.
gang. I work in the hospital. That
Aisha
shit
got a
is
text
foul.
from Henry saying,
That shit be
I just
smelling
woke
like,
up and Breesia
no.
is gone. Aisha immediately started calling him over and over, trying to understand what was going on.
It be looking alright,
but he
but-
wouldn't answer.
I ain't gonna lie,
When
it be
he finally
looking
did,
like
he said that they
it
all
be
went to
looking
sleep.
alright, but
And
I
by the
don't
time
know.
they woke
gang.
up,
I don't know.
Breesia was gone.
When she called,
That ain't
me,
no
she-
shit I'm ready to chow down on. I ain't ready to be excited for no damn hospital burger.
She said, Mom,
What kind of hospital food
Breesia
you eat?
missing. I'm like,
What
you
kind of
mean
hospital
Breesia
food you eat
missing?
is a crazy question, gang. My nigga asked that like, do you eat that shit daily? What kind of hospital food you eat is crazy.
She
gang.
said, Henry said,
LOL
Breesia missing.
transgender face
Henry
with
was at a
tears
loss
of
for
joy.
What?
Aisha was hysterical.
Damn, yeah, that nigga's guilty. I ain't gonna lie. This is Andy's stepdad. It's Andy's stepdad, nigga.
What was he
communicating to you about his location and what he was doing.
He wasn't necessarily
3 more
communicating
days.
anything. He said he was.
Then you get to
that he
leave,
was
Bess?
out looking for her, and he was gonna make a police.
3 more
report.
days you get to leave, Bess?
When you spoke with Mr. Dinkins,
That
did it
nigga
become
is
clear
not
to you that
Dominican.
he had not yet reported
Your stepdad's
Leisha as
Dominican,
missing?
nigga?
Yes.
Your
But he
stepdad's
said he was
Dominican,
in the
Dominican?
car
Good
with
sheet.
DL on the way
I
to
got
the
good.
police station.
What they give you, Woods? What they give you? I ain't gonna lie. If they gave you a burger, them hospital burgers low key be hitting on something though. I ain't gonna lie. Them motherfuckers do be bust chicken.
Aisha hung up and
They
called the
low-key be
police
hanging.
herself.
I want to pick up at the point in time where you described sitting in the back room and you were crying
Yes.
What?
there at Checkers. What
There at
did your manager encourage you to do?
He encouraged me to get into
How
the car
much?
and
That nigga said,
go downtown and figure out what was going on.
By going downtown, what do you mean?
Like going down to the police department.
Did you actually leave Checkers to travel down to the Davenport
I didn't talk
Police
about like Checkers, the burger, like rallies, nigga, like rallies, Checkers, where you get burgers and shit.
Department?
I did.
All right.
But
'Cause
on
I
the
fuck
way,
with
she
Checkers.
noticed
I
Henry's
love
car
some
speeding through traffic in the
Trump?
opposite direction
Yo.
of the police station.
What the
I
fuck?
noticed,
I ain't gonna lie,
Mr.
that's
Dinkins
crazy.
Impala
That's a crazy thing to
flying
say.
down the opposite way.
That's crazy as fuck.
Making a really hard turn on, I think it's
I
a
would be
left
in the
turn on
hospital
Eastern.
September 26th.
Aisha made a
Oh yeah, don't you gotta get
pulled up
surgery on
behind
your
him and started laying on her
your
horn.
ACL shit?
I was speeding behind him, honking the horn.
Yes,
I
sir.
was calling his phone, and when I
And how
finally
is
got
you,
him on the
Trump?
phone, he said that he was headed
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, explain that, nigga.
Jersey
Elaborate
Metal.
on that shit, Bess. Don't come here saying that dumbass shit, nigga. How the fuck are you Trump, nigga? Explain yourself. Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Because they wanted to
My
talk to
nigga
him out there.
Trump.
And I was still on his bumper honking the horn, and we had pulled over by the McDonald's on.
Henry started rambling about how he didn't know his home address and needed to turn back to get it. None
I'm
of
in
it
tears
made any
laughing.
sense. Aisha
You
also
never know
noticed
who I
Henry's
am.
shoes were covered in mud.
What?
She and Henry got
I'm
back
in
into
tears
their
laughing.
cars.
You never know
and
who I
Aisha
am.
followed him to the
What?
apartment. They also
My niggas are
communicated with the
Republican.
Davenport PD,
GTA.
and an officer was sent out
GTA.
to meet them.
And Henry lives here.
Yeah, I guess so. This is where
But
he
you
told me
ain't
to come.
Cardi.
Yeah, you don't, Adam.
He don't even know how long she's even been gone.
An officer
I'm a
arrived
dude, nigga.
outside the apartment at
Huh?
8:55 a.m. After collecting
I'm
information
a black
about
nigga.
Breesia, Henry approaches the police officer with his son DL by his side.
What's up, Henry? So when was the last time you saw her?
Also, the daughter's missing?
Yeah, when was the last time
Merge.
you saw her?
Does he got a belt? Oh, I thought this nigga was...
Last night? Okay.
He's pretty calm about his daughter missing? I don't know. Or did he...
TDS, I'm
When
a
was the
black
last time you
nigga.
saw her? She was in
She
the
was
bed?
in the bed when I woke up. She was
When
gone.
you went to bed last night?
Never said I was a
Okay.
girl.
Whoa.
This is crazy.
You don't got no meat. Best, you don't got no meat, gang. You got it for JJ, buddy.
This is like, you know what I'm saying? I know she fucking going fucking hysterical, big brother.
Yeah. D-I-N.
K-I-N-S.
But then Henry can't recall his address. He also doesn't know his own phone number, and he has also
What?
lost his
Nigga, I
daughter.
got a dick.
What?
Is this your home address?
No.
What's your address?
It's down by Roston Carina. Yeah, I just know that. I
You don't know your
I don't know the
address?
full address.
Do you know your phone number?
I think I've used it.
I swear to God, I don't.
Henry got
Henry, you
dementia.
don't know where your daughter is?
What? My nigga think... Did he just say he don't know his own phone number? Yeah, lock him up, gang. First of all, gang, nobody's gonna be this calm if their daughter is missing, gang. He's too calm for his daughter to be missing, bro. Like, what?
You don't know your
That's a red flag.
address and you don't
He's
know your
laughing.
phone number.
For real, I'm finna
So,
give it to
buddy,
you now.
I'm like, go ahead and put your fucking
would.
hands behind your back, fucking Dinkins. You're going downtown, bro. Your word is like you suspicious. Gang.
It'll be so calm.
I'll be so bro. Best, you're capping, gang.
Well, no,
You
it's
are
just-
capping, gang.
It's kind of
Because I don't call myself.
I don't call myself. You
That's
still would
fucked
know
up.
your number.
address.
This nigga's
I don't-
fucking
So
lips
this is your
hard.
girlfriend's address here?
This is good for it.
Okay.
When it comes to any specifics, he can't recall anything for certain.
What was she last wearing?
In the bed.
What
In
she
the
had on,
bed.
some shorts.
NA, she
color?
would be back in bed if her BF got her.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't
What's her height and weight, you think?
She's a little taller than he is.
Bro, Bess, this is a little girl you talking about, bro. What are you talking about, Bess? What? Pause. That obvious.
Okay.
That dementia.
That dementia.
Okay. What's her hair look like?
That nigga is ugly.
Dreads.
Long and
I was like, can you back the fuck up, Deacons?
shoulder length or?
And then they got LeBron with this boosie fade. Damn.
Long and dreads.
LeBron got a what the fuck kind of haircut LeBron got? Yeah, lock the father up, gang. I ain't gonna lie, he deserves to be in jail. I'm not letting my son walk around with that.
Middle of the back.
I ain't letting my son walk around with that shit.
Mid back.
That's disrespectful, gang.
Face with tears of joy.
Label that.
That is bad parenting right there, bro.
Shit, shorts on.
Did she still have a white shirt on?
She had that one that she had the shirt that you gave her.
The white shirt.
The white shirt.
All white.
All white t-shirt. Yep.
After gathering
If he
the
killed his daughter,
information,
he's weird,
the
bro.
officer
Hell,
asks
NA, I would
Henry
watch my
where
young
he's
girl
looked for
with my
Brescia.
heart.
Henry replies
Facts.
that he
W
hasn't
best,
asked
man.
any
That's
of
what
the
I like to
neighbors
hear,
because he
nigga.
doesn't know
I don't
them,
want to hear no.
but he
nigga.
does
I
drive
want to
around
go watch
searching
my
for her.
Zay. My nigga Zay in the cut. Bow. Nigga for they talking about.
What doors have you knocked on?
I don't know these people out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
He's saying he don't know the people out there, but nigga, if your daughter's missing, gang, you gonna try your best. You gonna go to each door in the neighborhood and be like, have y'all seen this girl? Are y'all not, chat? This nigga is lying, gang.
Okay.
Like, that's sick, brody.
First, I was riding around looking.
Why have a
Right.
kid?
My son started riding around looking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, now he
So
say he
how
was
long
riding
ago
around
did you
looking.
spend an hour?
Now he say he was riding around looking.
Couple hours. Okay.
The officer then turns
Damn,
to
who's that though?
Aisha.
She think.
No, you wouldn't.
Damn, Aisha.
Okay.
The officer then turns to Aisha.
Damn, Aisha.
Have we called?
Damn, she got a taper? Dude, she got a taper?
I would say, did you guys see my
hell
daughter?
nah. Aisha got a motherfucking taper.
We've been everywhere. We've been every fucking where.
And
This nigga is lying. They low key both too calm, especially a mother. A mother's gonna really wild out.
Damn,
If
Max
her,
and Talil
bro.
almost died yesterday.
Damn, what the fuck? A mother's really gonna wild out if her daughter's missing.
be with
She's
a friend
too
inside
calm, Dean.
some
I'm not
apartment.
gonna lie.
Like I said, I'm gonna still look.
Okay.
I'ma still look.
She would have never.
How many?
She would have never. First of all, she would have never woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning. She would have never.
What you mean? 8 o'clock in the morning.
I'm just saying.
That ain't what I said. I never
I
said
know
that.
you
Guys,
didn't say that.
this
Yeah,
is
get on his ass, Aisha. Get on his ass, Aisha. Cause this nigga is not adding up.
They way I too calm.
Nigga, you lost her though.
Facts. Damn, she got a taper in the back. I'm sorry. And this nigga is hurt, man. That nigga, he need to take that do-rag off. He been having that on for a minute.
But
Aisha then decides to walk away, leaving the officer flabbergasted
Damn,
as to
Aisha
how to
stick
help
than a
them.
motherfucker though.
hey,
How did these two ugly motherfuckers make that beautiful daughter though? They ugly as shit, gang. But the daughter was adorable.
listen
That's-
to me. Well,
that's
guys gotta-
crazy.
You guys got to come together right now. This isn't a time to fight about it. Okay.
Like what?
So, well, hey, if you, well, how am I supposed to? What do you want me to do?
The police is even mad.
I mean,
I
got no picture. I got no. What do you want me to do?
What am I supposed to do?
Right. I get it, Henry. I get it.
Nigga neck on her for a daughter
get
face
it,
with
Henry.
tears of joy.
Hey, bro, yo, bro, this is a little girl, gang. Brody, what?
Naturally, Aisha was
Yeah, she's
angry,
duty.
so she decides to go home to help her family with the search.
That's crazy.
Once Aisha leaves, the
That
officer
nigga looks
goes up
like
to
Jim
the apartment
Jones.
to make sure Brescia isn't just hiding
That
somewhere.
nigga say like Jim
It's also
Jones.
at this point that he speaks to Henry's
Hey, what the
girlfriend,
fuck?
Henry,
Jim
who
Jones
hasn't
is a
even left
chopped
the
ass
apartment.
nigga. I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
that's how you make kids.
Hi there.
That's one ugly ass New York
Are
nigga.
you Andrea?
Is that the grandma?
Andrea. What's your date of birth, Andrea? So, tell me about like when was the last time you saw her?
She was here.
When?
What? When?
What time was I? Probably sleep like around 11 midnight. She was in bed sleeping.
Okay.
Huh?
And you guys never heard her come
Asian
down, walk
grandma.
out? There's no forced entry or anything like that. Okay.
That's crazy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, y'all chat. I know this is off topic as fuck. Don't send this to my girl. I love you. I love you, girl. My babe, I love you if you watching this, but I just have to bone me an Asian. I just gotta bone me a nice little slim Asian. in 2025. That's my goal. That's on my bucket
Bay
list.
is crazy.
You feel me? That's on my bucket list. I ain't gonna lie. I got to.
Do you mind if I just
You feel me, dumb? I just gotta get me a nice little Asian, nice little slim. Matter of fact, happy ending massage, chat. Happy ending massage. Just one for the one time.
And
Just for the
take a
one
quick
time,
look.
man.
I'm not concerned about anything.
Just for the
else. I
one
just wanna
time.
Come in because
Feel me?
probably 50% of the time
I
we
just
still
wanna come
find
in
them
because
inside
Martin-
the place when this happens. And
OML.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord, it's crazy.
Listen. I go in all sorts of places. I don't care how big. What's
I don't
that?
care how big you are.
Yeah.
Damn, grandma got cake. That long ass shirt, grandma. Damn, take that big ass
Was there
t-shirt
any
off.
fights or arguments or anything last night? Bree is her name? Where was she sleeping
What?
at? Your bed? So where were you guys sleeping
This
at
ain't
last night?
adding up, bro.
You guys slept out
Hell
here?
no, this ain't adding up.
KD, get help.
Damn, what? I did say grandma stick to the motherfucker. Damn, that's
You
it.
looked in the closet again?
Bro, why? Like, gang. Why was she? All right.
That's all clothes.
This ain't making sense,
I know,
yo.
I'm just telling you.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit ain't adding up.
Surprised what we've-
This is not adding up, gang. It might just be more than the dad that's in on the shit. Aisha and the grandma might be on this shit too. Low key.
So she was sleeping in the bed with her brother? And you guys slept out here?
What?
Breja was nowhere in the apartment. The officer asks her to come out and help them look.
Okay, are you gonna come out and help look or not?
Like nobody's looking? It's crazy. That's what.
By the time the officer finishes looking through the apartment and
ads.
walks back outside,
Damn, my bad,
Henry
Zuma.
Dinkins is
I'm
gone.
sorry, my bad.
He just
I'm
left
sorry.
without telling anyone where he was going.
My bad.
But I was right there with the officer when I called.
Yeah, but then you left.
Because she left and it was Aisha, and it made me mad because she was, basically blaming it all on me.
Before we arrived at the station for the interview, he went to his mom and sister's apartment.
Nah.
Now, if you notice, he is wearing the same clothes, but different shoes. While Henry was
What?
being interviewed by the police, other officers were canvassing the area around the apartment.
Why does he got
As the hours passed, their hope of finding Breja was dwindling. After speaking with her family, it was clear she didn't run away on her own.
With respects to running off, I was told by Aisha Langford, the mother of Breja, that she does not run off. She would not leave an area unfamiliar. It wasn't something that she did even when she was at home in familiar territory. It was not
Damn,
something
that
that she
nigga
had
like
ever
Derek
done.
Fisher.
The officers also checked security cameras
Yo,
from
my
nearby
nigga
businesses to
Keith,
see if
yeah.
Breja could be seen walking around. But
Shit,
instead of
what you
finding
doing, Brody?
Breja, they saw Henry's maroon Chevy Impala driving all over town in the early morning hours of July 10th, 2020. When Henry showed up at the police station, one of the first things the detectives wanted to know was where the Impala was located.
But is her car parked out front? No.
Why did that nigga change his?
Where's her Impala at?
That nigga.
With my homie right now.
NS, I gotta
After
go
that,
back to
the
Lex
detective
TMA
asks
Hospital
Henry
and
about
she,
his
so
son
just
and
resting.
what kind of relationship
Damn,
he
for
has with
everything
Breja.
alright, Keister? Everything straight, buddy? You alright?
His
Love you,
mother
man.
is Aisha Langford.
Aisha Link.
And then, do you have any other biological?
No, I raised Breja.
I don't know, I gotta see, I love ya more.
I'm already knowing, Brody.
So you
Man,
raised
just
her
keep me
with-
updated, gang. Damn, though,
Yeah,
Lex,
Aisha.
that's a little
How
slow.
long were you and Aisha together for?
Like 2 years. But we stayed close friends.
Eventually, the detective got Henry to walk him through what happened.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what shoes this nigga got on, gang. I'm gonna fuck like pimpins or I don't know what the fuck him is.
Henry admitted that the kids went to bed, and he did leave the apartment in the middle of the night to go see his friend. But his friend wasn't home, so he says he came back, and that's when he noticed Breja was missing.
And then when I left,
What? So when did he found her missing?
To Lil Ben's house, but nobody was there. And when I came back, you know, I did a little look around. I didn't see Bree. No, that wasn't that time. I don't remember. No, that's a lie. That's a bald-faced lie. It wasn't even at that time. What time was it?
Man, my nigga is in there capping. That nigga's in there stumbling over his last.
So, I mean, I'm really confused with the time. But I know when
This
I
guy.
went
You feel me?
for Bree, so I only seen Lil Dink in the bed.
Okay.
And
what?
I left. So I went, like, moving around, and I
Left like the apartment?
Like the apartment, yeah, and went like out and about, you know, where she was living.
She was living.
And out there in I don't know the apartment buildings out there. I don't know.
When he came back, Andrea was awake.
When
what?
I realized it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went looking around. Then when I came back, Andrea was up.
Henry admitted that he went out again to buy cigarettes from the quick shop, and when he got back, his son DL was awake. He said they spent the rest of the morning searching for Breja until he finally decided to call Aisha.
When I texted his mom, she was at work, and she was like, hey, Bree's missing. She's like, well,
what?
You stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me, Henry. I'm like, man, no, I'm not playing. I'm for real. And she was like, stop playing with me. And I said, look, man, I'm not playing. So I gave Dink the phone. Dink told her, like, Mom, you know,
she's missing.
We don't know where she at. So then he handed me the phone back, and I'm like, I got to talk to him.
I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all think this nigga did it, man? I don't know.
Man. He said that. I don't understand why I'm mad at you. You know, you haven't done nothing. I'm like, I mean, but I'm still responsible.
Oh, he ain't adding up though, bro.
Aisha couldn't believe that Breja was missing. She thought he was kidding at first,
Zuma?
but when
not
reality
up.
set
Like,
in, she got really mad.
He's saying stupid
Me and her
shit.
met up.
Yeah, you know what? He did it, my nigga. My nigga's in there with a do-rag on. He been having on this do-rag for the whole video game. He did that shit.
She was like...
You and Aisha met up? Or at
He's too calm, too. Way too calm.
Okay.
And Aisha was like really upset. And I said, you know what I'm saying? I understand how you coming. I feel what you're saying right now, but, you know, you stressing out right now. It's not going to help us out right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We have to figure this shit out, you know? So I was like...
So why ain't y'all call the police?
You're responsible, you know, and it made me feel so fucking bad because, you know, I am responsible, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But...
Still, my nigga, why ain't you call the police, though? Hey, feel me? What time was they called?
Like I said, I was like lost. Didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say to her. I was lost for words. I couldn't even talk to her really.
Aisha then decides to call 911, and that's when the officer arrived at Andrea's apartment.
What?
I'm gonna call somebody to come out there to Andrea's apartment. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? So we went out there. When the dude approached, you know what I'm saying?
The dude as in...
The officer.
Okay. So did you call 911?
No, she did. I told her I was going to go to the police station at first. She said, no, let's go to the apartment. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, we can call at the apartment. You know what I'm saying? And Aisha was like, because first I'm thinking like, she ain't really missing. You know what I mean? Something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something, I don't know. But
I don't know, bro. This nigga is bapping, gang.
Once it really set in that can't nobody find her, that's when it hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's missing.
What the officer wanted to know was when exactly Henry realized that Breja was missing. But again, Henry was unable to tell the exact time.
Quick shop with the cigarettes, and then what happened after that?
Nothing.
No, well, okay. So but then you got back.
Then like I said, I got back. Oh man, I don't know what time it was, sir.
Okay, that's fine. We can move past that.
All I know
Yeah, you
is
do, nigga.
At one point or another,
You know
you
what
noticed
Bree
that
at, my nigga.
Bree is not
Breesia,
in the
Breesia,
room.
whatever.
Okay. And so, what do you do immediately after you notice Bree's not?
I go outside.
Go outside. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I went outside.
Okay. And then, like, just around the area, or did you get in a car and drive somewhere?
I went around the area first.
Okay.
And then I started moving around, like trying to get close within the areas. You know what I mean? Trying to look to see if she was walking. You know
He's guilty.
Whatever.
And for the sake of, I'm not.
He went outside to have that body. That's what he did. I nigga went outside to have the body.
And hand me off on a driving charge. If you
That's
went and
what he
drove
had
and tried
to
to
do.
find her in certain places,
I went in the area where out there. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to see
around the apartment complex.
No, like outside. You know what I'm saying? Like when I pulled in, I would have
like those businesses and stuff like that.
No, like the streets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
the
saying?
nearby streets.
I don't know what streets. I mean, I don't.
What?
Like the streets that would go back, the streets that would go forward.
Hey, go ahead and put
You
your
know what
hands
I'm saying?
behind your
It was
back, dingus, bro.
By
What stuff?
Blockbusters.
As you can see, Henry is struggling to recall exactly what he did that morning, which is always suspicious. He also tells the detective that after searching for Breesia and speaking with the police officer, he drove the Impala to his mom's house.
Is your car not here? You know what I mean?
Caught.
I came straight here.
Facts.
I get that, but the car that you were driving was the Impala, and the Impala's not here.
I didn't say I was driving the Impala.
Well, you came in the Impala.
I never said I was driving the Impala.
So you left the apartment in the Impala, right?
Yes.
Okay. So at what point did you not have the Impala anymore?
What do that got to do with the Impala? I mean,
Because you left there in a vehicle, and that's.
I mean, I'm not trying to make it harder on you.
Yeah, I get it.
But I mean, literally, as for the situation with the driving
What?
aspect, you know,
I'm not looking for the driving. I'm looking for the car.
I'm keeping that solo with the.
No, that's fine. I'm more concerned about the car.
I mean, if you want to check the car, you can check the car.
Yeah, we would like to do that.
Yes,
probably.
you can,
Yeah.
without a problem.
Where is the car currently?
It's reachable.
Huh?
Reachable as in.
I can get it to you guys at any time. That's basically what I'm saying.
And also to backtrack.
I mean, one thing about me, I mean, like I said, if I had any issues, I would never came down. You know what I mean?
Interestingly enough, Henry
Oh no! What? Hold on.
claimed that his friend dropped him off at the police station in the Impala and that they were out somewhere driving it around town. Shortly after this interview, officers found the Impala parked about a block away from the police station.
What?
So clearly, Henry drove there himself and then walked over to the police station to avoid them searching it. Back to the interview, the next thing the detective wanted to know was who Henry called and texted that morning.
And so, was there any texts going around like about this situation, or was it just the phone calls?
Merch, huh?
I think that was like.
That's crazy, Zuma.
When did you text?
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay. And so would you be fine if we downloaded the phone to have the call logs and the text?
For what reason?
Whoa.
To corroborate everything here about the call logs and the text. It helps everyone out.
Download my phone.
To get the call logs to show that those calls were made at those certain times.
I can show you my phone. I can just show you my phone.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You want to see? I can just show you my phone. I mean, I can just open up my phone and let you go on my phone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the passcode to your phone?
Just give me my phone and I'll open it up for you.
Okay. Well, you'll open up right in front of you.
Right, yeah, I'll open it right here. Cool.
What?
So, if you want to just take while I go grab your phone, if you want to just take a closer look, and if there's anything that's sticking out, be sure to mark it, okay?
I mean, what
Arlene MC is streaming on Kick Oh My.
For sure places that you went, for sure.
Who the fuck is that, Andy?
At this point, the detective puts a map down and tells Henry to mark everywhere he drove that morning looking for Breesia. When the detective leaves the room to grab Henry's phone, Henry doesn't even touch the marker in front of him. When the detective
My favorite
eventually
Dominican
comes back
Republic
with his phone,
rapper.
Henry gets very paranoid as he types in his password.
Why are you looking at me?
She on Kick.
Well, that's what I asked.
No, I said I will open it for you.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I'm not going to give you my password.
What?
I will open it for you so you can look in my phone.
That nigga got porno in that motherfucker.
Yes.
That nigga got exclusive
I will
pics
let
in
you
that
look
bitch.
at I have no problem.
That nigga got naked pictures of it.
Something I don't have no problem. Okay.
It's clear that there's something on his phone that he doesn't want them to see. And then
facts.
finally, he remembers his password. Throughout Henry...
Lock him up, gang. Don't nobody forget they password to their motherfucking phone that they use every day, gang. That
URL.
shit just don't happen.
LOL.
Like, what?
Henry's interrogation, the entire town of Davenport was searching everywhere for Breja Terrell. Sadly, there had been no sightings of the 10-year-old. However, they did have plenty of clues. For instance, Henry's Chevy Impala was seen driving back and forth to different locations around Davenport from 2:13 a.m. all the way until the police were called. The story he was telling investigators wasn't adding up, so they became very suspicious.
What do you mean, Andy? Find who?
Search warrants were eventually executed on the apartment, Henry's car, his
What?
RV,
Hurrr.
everything.
Facts.
But
Hurrr,
by
nigga.
nightfall, there was still no sign of Breja. During their search of the area, they did find a child's flip-flop.
What?
So there was a flip-flop that they found down there, and we just want to make sure if it's if something she would wear or not, if it was hers.
What?
However, her mom, Aisha, confirmed that it didn't belong to Breja.
What? Okay,
It was
that's
then
good.
Aisha
That's good.
realized that the day was coming to an end, and they still hadn't found her daughter.
But that's a blessing. That's a blessing. So we're going down to the station. So with everything, that's not hers. So
Damn.
there's behind the scenes type stuff. Okay, we're doing search warrants. We're doing pinging the phones. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy, bro.
But we have his mobile home down there.
If he killed that daughter, gang, if he killed that little girl, he's fucked up. He's a sick individual, gang.
Is down there. Everybody is working on it. Okay, it doesn't end. Okay.
I know, but it's 9:31 and I haven't heard from her.
What?
No, Juju, I know. No, that's not her shoe. It's
No,
not her
we just had to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, but
Damn, man. Damn.
I can't go to sleep with that. Like, what the?
Damn, man.
9:30 and she's nowhere.
Damn. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
After
bro.
searching through Henry's RV, they found nothing that could officially
I thought
tie
they
him
was
to
like-
Breja's disappearance.
Damn, my nigga live in an RV? Oh, hell no. This nigga is guilty, bruh. Lock this nigga up, gang. It's too many red flags with this nigga, bruh. Hell no.
This is States Exhibit 810.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nothing wrong with living in an RV, chat. You gotta get it how you get it. If it, hey, long as it's a roof over your dome, that's all that matters.
Basically from the door looking towards the rear of the camper.
And can you just describe what different items are being shown here in this photograph?
This shows the kitchen and then a hallway leading to a bedroom.
In the RV?
States Exhibit 812. What's being shown here?
This is from the doorway looking towards the front of the camper.
And States Exhibit 813.
This is basically staining in the kitchen with a view towards the back of the camper.
That's crazy.
But they did find something suspicious in the bedroom.
Bleach.
This is basically from the entry of the bedroom into the bedroom at the rear of the camper.
What was it?
817. What's being shown here?
This is the bed and the exterior windows.
States Exhibit 820. What's being shown here?
Underneath the bed.
What?
And what does appear to be underneath the bed?
Appears to be a small table.
And in the upper left-hand corner of this photograph, what is being shown?
Is that bleach?
There's a bottle of bleach cleaner.
Damn.
Showing you
What I
States
tell y'all,
Exhibit
chat? What I tell y'all?
821. What is being shown here?
This is the closet in the bedroom.
Damn.
States Exhibit 822. What's being shown here?
Items in the closet.
they found more suspicious cleaning supplies.
Now, when you were in this RV, approximately how tall are you?
I am 6 foot tall.
While you were standing there looking at the microwave, were you able to observe that machete just visually from how high you are, or how tall you are, excuse me?
Yes, I could see the machete from my height, yes.
Since these evidence were circumstantial at best, they found probable cause for an arrest. However, he was their #1 suspect.
Right.
Also, Henry Dinkins was a registered sex offender.
What? Yup. Go ahead and get him out of there, chat. Get that nigga. Yup.
90, when he was 17 years old, he was convicted of third-degree SA against a minor.
What?
From 2007 to 2014, Henry was arrested at least 5 times for operating a vehicle while intoxicated. Henry admitted he had been living with his girlfriend, Andrea. Investigators found that Henry never registered as a sex offender in that area, which violated his sex offender registry requirements.
Ew, 2007?
Alone,
Man.
this was enough to put him in jail.
Fuck?
He was also forbidden to have contact with minors at all. Knowing he was likely involved in Brigia's disappearance, they decided to charge him with this. Disturbingly, after he was arrested, searches for explicit videos of minors were found on his phone. Even in jail.
What?
Searches for explicit videos of minors were found on his phone.
GTA, what?
Henry would not
Stop
confess
showing
to what
his hair.
happened to Brigia.
Ah, hell nah, bro.
Months went by with no sign of Brigia, indicating that she was likely dead. Brigia's case was publicized throughout Iowa. Even in jail, a news story about her disappearance popped up. And interestingly, Henry's cellmate claimed he made a strange comment after watching that news.
Dinkins said to me they would never find her.
News story came on and broadcasted that they were continually looking for her, and he would state that they're never going to find her.
The cellmate said that Henry never admitted to killing her, but the comment was very
That's
off.
crazy. What?
It was clear that he
That's
knew exactly
wild.
where Brigia's body was.
He's tell me he was
And
a
although
kook.
Henry was confident they would never be able to find her,
He's
he was
more than
wrong.
a cuck, bro.
About 8 months after her disappearance, on March 22nd, 2021, three
Wait, tell me
friends
what
gathered
happened.
to go fishing on Credit Island in West Davenport.
What?
On this day, the men parked their
Tell me what
car
happened.
and then walked down a steep embankment to get to the pond.
Hold on, Andy.
As they made their way down,
Because he killed
one
his
of the
daughter.
men
That's
looked
so
over
fast what it
and
looked
saw
like.
something white lying in the brush.
What?
The group walked over, and one of them actually picked it up. It wasn't until then that they realized they were holding a human skull.
What?
By then, they noticed hair at the scene and could discern that the victim was black. They dialed 911.
She got missing
Davenport
almost on
PD
my
swiftly
16th
arrived at the
birthday.
scene.
Crazy.
After
Damn.
processing the crime scene, they transported the body to the medical examiner for an autopsy.
What?
Despite not knowing the victim's identity, they determined she was a young
killed that poor
African-American girl who
Facts.
succumbed
That
to
nigga hired
multiple
white fucker to
gunshot
diddy her.
wounds.
Yes, it's common procedure once all the elements that are on the surface there are recovered to take a trowel and scrape the soil.
That's fucked
Sometimes
up.
over periods of time, elements can kind of sink into the
I ain't
soil.
gonna lie, he's sick,
So
bro.
I did that
He's
about a
sick for
centimeter
doing that.
deep
My nigga
in
is
that
sick.
area of the remains.
As a result of that process, did you make any further discoveries?
That's fucked
Yes, I
up.
found a few additional teeth and then 2 artifacts that were later determined to be bullets.
Okay.
The initial shot struck
Shot
her
her?
jaw, piercing through her spine.
There was a semicircular defect to the inferior portion of the left mandible, which was consistent with a bullet impact traveling left to
shot her?
right through that mandible portion.
With
That's
some
fucked
skin
up,
tissue
bro.
remaining on her leg, they conducted a DNA analysis, comparing it with Brigia's mom, Aisha. It was verified that the body discovered on Credit Island was indeed Brigia Terrell.
We've received confirmation
That's
that
crazy.
the remains are those of Brigia Terrell.
They also found a
Damn.
revolver. They ran a ballistics test on it, and it seemed pretty likely that it was used in the murder. Throughout their investigation, they dug up a ton of evidence linking Henry to Brigia's disappearance and now her murder.
So what was his reasoning,
They
nigga?
slapped him with
Like,
charges,
what?
and prosecutors started gearing
Damn.
up for trial.
That nigga, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga hood to the motherfucker. The narrator's a hood ass nigga, cuz. He said they slapped him with charges. That's some shit we be saying.
Now her murder.
Slap that nigga with
So
charges.
they slapped him with charges, and prosecutors started gearing up for
Damn,
trial.
yeah, he need to get charged.
Now, according
he need
to the
life without parole, gang.
This
Let
is
that
how
nigga
it
fry.
went down on July 9th and 10th, 2020. After Aisha dropped off that bag of clothes for her daughter Breja and her brother DL, they kicked back and played some video games inside apartment 8. But when the night crept in, Henry asked the kids to go take a bath.
Nigga look like
After
DC.
the bath, Breja
Man, you
didn't
feel
get her
me?
pajamas. Instead, Henry gave her this big white t-shirt of his. They all had dinner together, and Breja was the first one to bed. DL and Breja bunked in the bedroom that night, while Henry and his girlfriend Andrea crashed on the blow-up mattress in the living room.
Right?
Miss Culberson had a blow-up mattress
So what was his reasoning for killing her, though?
out.
WTF DL.
What? That nigga said the fuck DL? That's what I'm saying. Who names they? I don't know why that little nigga's
Oh,
name
he
is
had
DL.
another bitch.
And from the living room, you could actually look through the door of the bedroom and you could see the bed. Because if you're standing at the doorway of the bedroom, very simply you look forward and the bed,
Alright, but hold on.
She was chopped.
Breja went to bed alone first. Around 11:30 p.m., Andrea cozied up on the air mattress in the living room, and her last
You
memory
think he's
before
still
nodding-
alive?
I ain't gonna lie, chat. Can you imagine, Andy? Imagine beating this down. That's his girlfriend. Imagine coming home and beating that down. That nigga, I knew he was guilty off of the way his girl looked, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's dead giveaway. That just explains it all, bro.
off.
Look at her. What the fuck?
Was Henry telling
Look at
his
this nigga.
I would
son to
Lucas
shut down
Coley
the video
myself.
game and hit the
What?
sack, which he did.
He said hit the sack.
So Breja
Get
goes
her
to
off.
bed first.
Nah.
Andrea Culberson lays down to go to sleep. Notorious, she
Zuma
can hear
looks
Mr.
better than
Deacon
that.
say to him that he has so much time to
TFKD.
play the video game and that he's going down to bed. And then Notorious was in the bedroom
Alright.
asleep.
Look at this nigga. Puss ass nigga.
A bit past
Fuck,
midnight,
nigga.
DL shuffled into bed with his sister, and Henry settled on the couch. But he didn't catch any sleep. It seems Henry had some pretty dark thoughts swirling
LMAO,
in
thank
his
you,
mind.
Andy.
Around
Alright,
2
what'd he
a.m.,
say?
he decided to act on
Zuma
those
was better
thoughts
than-
and
What
rouse
the
Breja
fuck?
from her sleep.
Why he throw you in there,
Breja got
Zuma?
up.
We know
You're
Zuma
welcome.
look, bro. We know Zuma look better than like that's not even. Come on, bro.
He wandered off
What?
toward the front door. Andrea was out like a light, but DL was apparently awake and aware of what was going on. DL saw his dad and sister slipping out of the apartment, and his dad chatted with Breja about cars. From there, Henry and Breja hop into his maroon Chevy Impala. And
What happened to
surveillance
DL?
footage clocks the car heading north on Schmidt
Nothing. He
Road
ain't
at
do shit with
2:13
DL.
a.m.
5:50,
He only killed Breja, GTA. I don't know why.
going up to the 6
Like
o'clock
what?
hour. That maroon Chevy Impala travels west past the Quick Stop. That maroon Chevy Impala is then identified
Because his BM.
from video surveillance.
That's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. If it's because of his BM, that's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. That's some lame shit. They need to go ahead and give him DP. Death penalty again.
Was focused out on Easter. So the rear of that residence
That's fucked up. If that's really the case, bro.
Shortly after,
Throw away
the
the key
camera
on this
catches the
ugly ass
Impala
nigga.
parked at Henry's RV spot, nestled at 743
Why?
Schmidt Road.
Schmidt.
Now, his RV was pretty basic. No electricity, no running water, just a bed. They couldn't find Breja's DNA inside, but they did unearth bleach.
What's being shown here?
Underneath the bed,
And what does appear to be underneath the bed?
appears to be a small table.
And bleach.
And in the upper left-hand corner of this photograph, what is being shown?
There's a bottle of bleach cleaner.
To the prosecution, it was clear. Henry lured Breja inside and attacked her. He knew he couldn't pull it off in his apartment with Andrea and DL around, so he took her to the RV where he thought he could get away with it. And afterward, he scrubbed the place clean to cover his tracks. After assaulting Breja, Henry realized she might tell on him.
Breja was a truth teller. She was a child that would tell the truth no matter what. And I think her grandmother's description was, she described her as a tattletale. And the state asserts
That's
when you consider these
crazy.
circumstances
Damn.
And you consider the purchase of
I ain't gonna
bleach
lie, that's
and use of
crazy.
bleach, this child was assaulted
What?
in this area.
What? Hold on, let me run that back.
Asserts, when you consider these circumstances and you consider the purchase of bleach and the use of bleach, this child was assaulted in this area.
Damn.
WTF.
My nigga sick, bruh. My nigga is sick, chat. What the fuck? He touched on the kid, bro.
But then it became
Damn,
very
bro.
clear
That
to
nigga
Mr.
is
Dinkins that there was
trifling,
going to be
gang.
no
Bro
way-
doesn't
Yep,
deserve
go ahead and
to be a
sit up,
father.
my nigga. Go ahead and sit up, gang. Your ass is going to the pen, gang.
And so therefore,
Lock in,
it
twin.
forced him to take further action, which was
Lock the
murdering of
fuck in.
Breasia Terrell.
Meanwhile, back at the Jersey Meadow apartments, Henry's girlfriend Andrea stirred awake at 3
Right.
a.m. for a trip to the restroom. Strangely, upon reaching the bathroom, she noticed Breasia and Henry were nowhere to be seen. DL was in bed, but Breasia was absent. Instantly, Andrea's gut twisted with dread. She even
What?
reached for her phone to dial Henry's number and find out his whereabouts.
After you fell asleep, was there any point in the night that you woke up?
Yes.
When did that occur?
It was like at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nature called. So I went and I kind of glanced over. Had no glasses on, so everything was kind of fuzzy. So I saw that she was not there. So I was like, okay,
I ain't gonna lie, she got electrocuted, fool.
let me go get my glasses so I can see. And I felt on the bed. So I'm like, okay,
She
she's
looks
not
like
here.
Harriet Tubman.
And my
She like,
first
I ain't gonna lie, she like Whoopi Goldberg.
action, call Mr. Dinkins.
Without the
However,
dreads.
as she moves to call him, she notices his phone resting
wow.
on the counter.
What?
Andrea admitted feeling sick to her stomach. She couldn't even bring herself to return to bed.
What
I
areas
know,
did
that
you
is
check?
crazy.
I checked the bathroom again, just in case. I checked the bedroom.
Whoopi Goldberg if
I
she
checked
was
the living room.
lesbian.
I checked the kitchen. I checked everywhere.
Both Breasia and her boyfriend were gone. From there, Andrea just sat around in the living room, waiting. Then, at 3:30 a.m., she heard the front door open.
Did Mr. Dinkins suggest that there was some type of medical emergency for Breasia?
Damn, Andrea.
No.
Did
What?
Mr. Dinkins communicate to you that he would have reached out to her mother because the child wanted to go home?
No.
Was there
What?
any type of emotional disturbance within the apartment to suggest that Breasia had gotten upset in the middle of the night and wanted to go home?
Absolutely not.
All right. From there, then, when you noticed
my
that
nigga just
Mr.
did it
Dinkins
just
was
because,
gone,
like,
you
what?
noticed that Breasia was gone. What did
Alright,
you do?
he just did it.
First
He
thing I
just
did
did
was
this
try to
shit
call
just
him.
because. Like what?
Mr. Dinkins.
What happened when you tried to call him?
It rang and it went to voicemail.
All right.
What?
Did you try to call him more than once?
Yes.
What happened?
Same thing.
Did you subsequently discover something
Did I discover something? No.
about his phone?
Oh, it was off.
Okay.
After I got done calling him, there was no answer. I stayed up.
Okay.
I didn't have his phone. I didn't have Miss Langsford's number, so I couldn't call
That's
her.
crazy, bro.
So I just stayed up.
Okay. When you say that you stayed up, what room were you located in?
Living room.
Okay. When you stayed up, did
So I
you
stayed
turn the
up.
lights
That's
on?
nuts.
No.
Describe
Damn,
then
they
the
asking a
environment
bunch of
within
shit.
the apartment.
So when I got done going to the bathroom, it was dark.
That nigga
No
said,
lights,
"Damn, my Drea."
nothing was
Would
on.
you date her, Andy? My nigga Andy a Mac that down on, bro. My nigga, hold on.
And then heard someone softly coming up the stairs.
Arlene
I guess he
MC
thought I was
Mamazada
asleep.
Mamazada is streaming on
Unbeknownst to
Tik
him,
and Twitch.
Andrea was already
What
awake.
the fuck?
The first thing she notices is that Henry is wearing a different outfit.
When I saw him, he had on a whole different outfit. So I don't know.
All right.
What?
Let's talk about the description of his outfit. Do you recall what Mr. Dinkins was wearing when you fell asleep?
I do.
What was he wearing when you fell asleep?
I don't even
Kind of like
remember
a
all
white beater and colorful shorts, like white, blue.
Did he have his
pink.
do-rag on?
All right.
Did
And
he have
then
that
when
nasty ass
he
do-rag on?
came up the stairs, what do you remember, if anything, about what he had on?
I'll say like a white t-shirt and some blue shorts that look like bandana pattern and some sneakers.
When he reaches the top, Andrea begins firing questions about his whereabouts and activities, but he remains silent.
I was like, what's going on? Where you going? What's going on? And he's like, I'll be back.
Rather than responding to her, Henry simply walked into the closet to get something. Andrea couldn't tell what he grabbed as he tucked it into his waistband, but the prosecution suggested it was his gun.
He's inside the room in the closet grabbing something. What is he grabbing? I do not know.
It's at this point that Andrea peeks out of their bedroom window. There, she spots Breja standing outside beside the Chevy Impala.
I looked out the window and saw Breja outside of the car. So now my heart's like, okay, she is with him, she's safe, but yeah, it just seemed weird to me, but
that's crazy.
I didn't know what to say.
All right.
While relieved to see Breja unharmed, Andrea still couldn't shake off her restlessness. From there, Henry leaves the apartment, accompanied by Breja.
Did you see him go down the staircase?
Yes.
Did you continue to watch out the window?
I did.
What did you observe happening?
Car pulling off.
Damn.
And was Breja in the car when it pulled off?
Now, windows are tinted, you can't see through.
Okay, so at the point in time that he's in the closet, had you looked away from the window?
Yes.
Okay, and then when he's going down the stairs, do you go back to the window?
I do.
Had he already gotten inside the vehicle?
Yes.
And was at the point in time that he was pulling away?
Yes.
At the point in time he was pulling away, did you see Breja anywhere in the parking lot?
No.
About 2 minutes later, at 3:33 a.m.,
That
the
nigga stopped
Chevy
to get
Impala
gas?
pulls into a nearby quick shop for gas. During Henry's interrogation, he admitted to visiting the shop, but claimed he was only purchasing cigarettes. However, surveillance footage from
And he's
inside
built sloppy
reveals
as
that he
fuck.
also bought
That beater smell like onions and fried pork chops, cuz I know that motherfucker stink. That motherfucker smell like bull testicles.
$35 worth of gas.
Look at that nigga. He look like he smell like feet fungus. Nigga just look like he stink.
Paid with
Naturally
cash
smell
to
like
avoid
BO.
leaving a
Armpits. And nigga got brown stains on his beater.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Zoom is. Damn, I can't even hear nothing. Can y'all hear it? I can't.
Henry
Fuck! Damn, I just turned my
parks the
headphones
car by
off.
the roadside and instructs Breja to
I
exit
know
the
the
vehicle,
audio went out for a minute. I
gesturing
guess
toward
I
the
thought it
woods
was
and
me, bro. I
ordering her to
ain't
follow
gonna lie, I
him.
thought it was my shit.
In the pouring rain, they go down a
Can
steep
you hear it now,
embankment
Zuma?
toward a large pond. Once
I can
deep
hear it, I
enough
can hear
into
it
the
now.
woods, Henry shoots Breja twice.
What?
The gunshots go
I can
unheard.
hear now.
Henry then leaves her body in the woods and hastily returns to the car.
What?
By this time, it's around 4:30 a.m. when Henry starts the engine but realizes the car is stuck in the mud due to the heavy rain. Panicked, Henry exits
What?
the vehicle and attempts to flag down help.
There was a vehicle?
What?
No. A person? A person. Okay. Describe that person for me.
Black man wearing white shorts, white shoes.
Okay, describe his physical features. Was he tall, short, heavy set, thin?
Similar to my height.
How height? What's your height?
6'2", about 6 foot, little heavier build than me.
Okay.
I mean 250, 260.
This is
Damn.
4:30 in the morning?
Real close.
And this guy is just walking down the highway?
No, he jumped out in the lane in front of me.
What?
Okay, what did he do?
I stopped the truck.
Oh,
Good thing
man,
I
they
was
should have
paying
ran his ass
attention,
over.
Or else could have had an accident.
Sure.
He come up to the driver window
hospital
and asked me
YK
to
giving
pull him
you
out
a
of the
popsicle?
ditch.
All right, so you're pretty close to this guy?
Shit, my hospital do that, nigga. Fuck you
I
talking
mean,
about?
the
My hospital be
window
doing
down.
that, nigga.
He comes up
Fuck,
to the driver's side window?
Correct.
Did you notice anything about his face?
Hey, though,
Did you
I ain't gonna
describe-
lie. Hospital vanilla ice cream,
Hospital
though,
from
chat.
TX.
What? Hospital vanilla ice cream gang? I ain't gonna lie, that shit be busting. That shit be hitting. Hear me out, though. Y'all feel me?
His face for me.
Y'all feel me, chat?
Black man.
Was he wearing glasses?
I don't recall them. He
LMAO,
had a
you
mole
eating good?
right here.
Fortunately, a passing motorist named Jared Brink stops to assist.
LOL.
What's going on?
W.
How
Jerry,
you
man.
encountered this
W.
person
Jerry.
in the ditch?
It was about 4:30 in the morning.
Jared uses a chain to free the Impala from the mud.
Whoa, nah,
I was in the
L.
back of
Jared.
my
What the
pickup.
fuck?
I was lucky.
At
It was a
Cox's
4-foot
High.
chain. I crawled underneath the
What?
front of his car, hooked it up
Shout out my nigga
to the
Andy.
cross member and drove my truck, and it just come out easy.
So when you jerked him out real quick.
Whoa, what? Nigga, huh? When he what?
Come out easy.
So when you jerked him out real quick,
I bet.
you unhooked.
When you jerked him out, nigga, what? Hey, yo.
Come out easy.
Pause, nigga, what the fuck?
So when you jerked him out real quick, you unhooked the chains and drove away?
Uh-huh.
Yes?
Yes.
Did you ever get the guy's name?
No.
Was there anybody with the guy?
No.
Could you see inside his car?
Yes.
There wasn't a child with him?
No.
And was this time of day, this is your usual shift, like 5 o'clock a.m.?
Somewhere around there. I'm a supervisor, so I come and go as I see fit.
The whole ordeal
What?
took about a minute or two. There
That
wasn't much
nigga's
talking, but they had an interesting conversation right at the very end.
So after you pulled it out, did you have a conversation with the guy?
Pause.
Did he
After
say
he, bro, I ain't gonna lie, he gotta fix his wordplay, gang. After he pulled out, nigga, what? First he said when you jerked him out. Now he's saying when
Thank
you
you
put,
and stuff,
like,
or
cuz,
offer you any
you gotta
money?
fix your wordplay.
He was very appreciative, and more than once he offered me $100.
I am a patient getting fed
and
like
I
I'm
didn't
home.
accept it. I
Shout
just
out
said,
Woods,
"Do
man. Get
something
well,
nice for
nigga. Get
somebody
well,
else,"
hoe
and
ass,
went on my
nigga.
way.
Get well, hoe ass.
Have you ever seen this guy before?
No.
Have you ever seen him
Shout
since?
out Woods, though. Yeah, I'm trolling.
How did you become involved? How did you then become involved in this particular case?
It was after they found the body.
Okay.
I was at a friend's house having a beer, and that's when he said they found a body, and we were talking about it.
It's important to mention that following Breeja's case being covered in the media, Jared came forward with his account.
What's weird about that is that I pulled a guy out of the ditch there about a year ago around that area.
Okay, so you saw a picture.
No.
You just said you pulled a guy out.
A guy out. He asked me what kind of a car it was, and I remembered what kind of car it was. He had his wife send me a picture of the flyer that was posted around town or whatever, and that's when I decided I had to call the police department.
So the car looks similar.
Identical.
Pardon me?
Identical.
Did anybody ever have you look at a photograph or a photographic array and try to identify the person who was with the car?
I can't recall.
So no one had you look at a picture and say, is this the guy?
I can't recall, no.
But you recall it being a cool day, right?
It seemed cool for shorts.
He provided investigators with Henry's precise physical description.
And then additionally, as far as how you describe this individual's physical build, how would you describe his physical build?
6 foot tall, 250.
What?
Okay, and
That's
when you were
crazy.
speaking with law enforcement, do you recall telling them that you didn't remember him being that bigly built, but they did have a big frame?
Yes.
Now, during your discussions with law enforcement, did they ask you whether or not you would be able to pick him out of a photo lineup? And you indicated that you didn't know if you would be able to do that?
Yeah, I don't remember that part of the conversation.
And I've got a report here of your interview with the officer. I
What?
don't know if it would help you if you would want to review that real quickly. That way we could definitively put that issue to rest.
Damn.
He is 48.
Yeah, at 45 it went downhill bad.
All right. And the time frame
What
then
the
that you
fuck?
would have had contact with this individual, would that have been
That's
about
crazy,
what time?
Chad. I ain't gonna lie, that shit's nuts.
Right.
About 4:20, 4:15, and 4:30 somewhere.
Nevertheless, Jared surrendered his cell phone to the authorities, enabling them to confirm his presence in the area at 4:30 a.m. on July 10th. Jared observed that no one else was inside the Chevy Impala during their encounter, just minutes after Henry committed the crime.
Did you ever get the guy's name?
No.
Was there anybody with the guy?
No.
Then he already asked this shit?
Could you see inside his car?
Bro, he already asked.
There wasn't a child with him?
No.
Once freed, Henry returned to Highway 61 and headed back to his apartment. At the Jersey Meadow Apartments, 8-year-old DL awoke again around 5:30 a.m., and Andrea noted that he was crying.
He woke up, and I told him, your sister's gone, and then he started tearing up.
He started
Damn.
tearing up? Explain what you mean by that.
I was.
Like starting to cry.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Tearing up.
Yeah.
All right. Then when Detoria started to tear up, or
Damn,
DL
man.
started to tear up, goodness, what
That
did you
nigga
do to
killed that
try and
innocent
calm the
little
child down?
I told him to come in the living room and lay down, because I don't want you to come in the living room. And he did. And then not too long after, Mr. Dinkins shows up, grabs him, and they go.
All right.
Andrea and DL sat in the living room, and at
That's good,
5:55 a.m., Henry returned home alone,
They got his
appearing
ass,
all
bro.
calm. Andrea kept asking questions, but Henry gave no explanation.
Did you ask him about Briasia and where she was at?
I did not.
Okay. Did
Mr.
Mr. Dinkins make any statements to you about
Nigga's a bitch. I need to see how much
there were
time he's
issues that
drinking.
had developed?
He better get hella
You don't
time,
recall
chat.
any of that?
No.
All right.
He told DL to get his bag, and the two left, although Henry initially tried to leave his phone behind, but Andrea insisted he take it.
And once it charged up and he came, I'm like, here, take your phone so I can call you.
All
and
right.
And he took it.
All right.
Unaware of the situation, DL accompanied his father as they drove around for approximately 45 minutes. They then headed to the Walmart in Clinton instead of the one in Davenport, presuming
Damn.
their purchases wouldn't be traced.
When generally does
crazy,
Mr.
Chad, I ain't gonna lie.
Dinkins first enter the parking lot in that maroon Chevy Impala?
It's going to be coming up here shortly, right before 6:50.
Okay?
I ain't
And
gonna
then
lie,
can you
chat.
get-
That's why you gotta, like, you can't do no murders. You can't do no type of dirt in 2025. Man. They tracking everything you do. I'm talking about everything from when you leave the house, niggas. Cameras everywhere. They might even got a camera in your bathroom when you wipe your ass. What time did you wipe your ass, gang?
Give us a sense
Like, they can
of
probably
what
see it sometimes.
direction
Like,
it
that
would be
should
coming
be
into the
crazy,
parking
gang.
lot.
I can point to it on the
Like,
screen.
what?
Is that the maroon Chevy Impala that's coming
That
in?
is.
Okay.
Come from the top right to the left of the screen.
And then the time generally would be what?
6:50.
They arrived at 6:58 a.m.
Who
Henry
did?
was wearing
Oh.
the same outfit.
How is Mr. Dinkins dressed?
Is that when he bought the
Both
bleach?
shoes.
This must be when he bought the
Appears
bleach.
to be the same shorts that we had him, that he was wearing when he came down to the police station. White T-shirt and then black do-rag.
He went straight to the cleaning supplies section.
Where are we at in the store now?
Just from the view of the video footage, it looks like there's cleaning supplies along the left aisle, and then looks like some clothing on the right of the screen.
Has Mr. Dinkins come into view yet?
He's just now coming into view on the top part of the screen, and he has a cart with him, and he's walking over towards the cleaners section.
Okay, what was the time?
7:06.
What is Mr. Dinkins doing at this point in time?
He's placing 2 bottles of Clorox bleach into his cart.
What was the size of those bottles of Clorox bleach?
81 ounces each.
And were those smaller in sizes compared to the bleach that was found in the apartment of Andrew
I had to give me a
Culberson?
water shot, my fault.
It was the same size.
While Henry bought bleach inside, DL
What?
stayed in the car.
When you and Henry got to Walmart,
I knew it's when he bought the bleach.
what did you do?
I had to sit in the car.
You had to sit in the car?
Yes.
What did Henry do?
He went inside Walmart.
Sitting in the car, he innocently played with his father's phone.
For a written record, what is Mr. Dinkins doing?
He has scanned 1 bottle of bleach, but from the receipt we can tell that he scans it twice to pay for 2 bottles
And then how does he pay for it?
with cash.
After Henry returned to the car, DL saw the bleach and
What?
went with his father to Credit Island,
What?
where Henry took bleach and a machete before venturing into the woods alone, while DL waited in the car.
So he could go fishing with them? Where were you?
In the car, I had to sit in the car by myself.
You sat in the car? Did you see your dad get anything out of the car?
He complained he grabbed some bleach, and what I saw in his trunk, he pulled it out. It was a knife.
He had some bleach? And a knife?
Yeah.
What?
Kitchen knife.
What kind of knife?
What?
It's some big knives.
Using the machete, he cut through the brush, then used it to conceal her remains. He then doused everything with bleach to eliminate any traces of his DNA. Upon returning to the car, DL wanted to know what was happening. He concocted a story, telling DL that he had gone fishing with friends earlier that morning.
Do you know where he went fishing this morning? Do you think you could take me that way?
He looked like you.
Hell no, Zay.
What if I drove you down
It's
that
a
way?
long way.
That's okay.
I don't remember. I don't remember where he was at.
Okay. So
Just a place that he got stuck.
he got stuck?
Damn.
His car
He
got...
been in another place.
Who helped push him?
The 6 people that he went fishing with.
That nigga
So
like
this
you a little bit,
morning,
Zay.
after your sister left,
Like he like
came
you in
back
the
and
face,
got
Zay.
you, and then he
Oh,
went
glad
fishing.
puss at it.
Did you see his fishing pools?
That nigga's daddy's lying like a motherfucker. Hold on, y'all.
He didn't have no fishing pools?
He bought it for he can fish with them.
He what?
He bought it for he can fish with them.
So he had the fishing poles?
He borrowed them from
Yeah.
borrowed the fishing poles from other people.
Did you actually see your dad with fishing poles? Or did he tell you he went fishing?
He told me he went
But
fishing.
he left you in the car?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you saw him with bleach and a knife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big knife.
A big knife. And he cleaned it?
Yeah.
Okay. What, did you ask him about that?
No.
Okay.
It's chilling to consider that not only did he commit such a heinous act against a 10-year-old girl, but he also brought his 8-year-old son along while attempting to cover his tracks.
Hey, it's
After
fucked up.
leaving Credit Island, they returned
That's
to
fucked
Henry's
up, Chad. I ain't
RV,
gonna lie.
where DL remained
That's fucked up.
in the car while his father wiped down the machete with a rag before storing it inside the RV.
Where did he grab that knife from?
His trunk.
His trunk?
And then he washed it off.
He washed off what?
The knife.
Washed it off with what though?
Some bleach and some a rag. He washed it off with a rag.
At this point, Henry has
What?
taken several steps to conceal his
What?
actions. He covered Bree's body with a brush and poured bleach at the dumping site. Inside his RV, he used bleach to clean up, and he wiped down the machete he used at Credit Island. Throughout the morning, he made purchases using cash, and he believed his phone remained off during this time. Henry was convinced that he had successfully covered his tracks. It was only at this moment that he decided to inform Aisha of her disappearance. After the discovery of Bree's body in March 2021, Henry Dinkin became the prime suspect in her disappearance. Despite the sleepless nights spent covering his tracks around town after Bree's murder in his RV, suspicion eventually fell on him. Following the charges brought against him, the trial commenced in August 2023, with Henry pleading not guilty.
The man charged with the murder of 10-year-old Breasia Terrell of Davenport has pleaded not guilty.
Opting for a bench trial, where a judge decides the verdict instead of a jury,
Wait,
Henry
what?
eventually fell on him. Following the charges brought
he
against
pleaded
him,
it.
the trial commenced in
He wasn't
August
found not guilty,
2023, with Henry pleading not guilty.
The man charged with the murder of 10-year-old Breasia Terrell of Davenport has pleaded not guilty.
Opting for a bench trial, where a judge decides the verdict instead of a jury, Henry embarked on his legal journey. This trial didn't offer a straightforward path to conviction due to the scarcity of physical evidence. Despite searching Henry's RV, authorities couldn't
I'm
find
back.
Breasia's DNA,
What I
likely because Henry had thoroughly cleaned it.
That ankle cabinet is...
He went back to Walmart, bought some bleach, and then covered up the track zoomer. He poured it on the knife and shit and tried to cover up,
The
his
sink
DNA.
located above that?
Yes.
With the
Was
bleach,
the
though.
bleach bottle stored underneath there?
Yes.
Bleach was discovered near the bed, and a machete was concealed above the microwave, with white fibers indicating recent cleaning.
As I was looking at it, I could see what appeared to be some type of white cloth or paper on the serrated edge.
Similarly, Breasia's DNA wasn't found in the Impala, suggesting Henry had cleaned it as well.
Was there any trace evidence that connected any of the items you examined to Breasia Terrell?
No.
At the dumping site, decomposition had masked physical evidence, although sharp object marks on branches indicated the use of the machete. Despite the lack of direct evidence, the testimony of Jared Brink was crucial. The prosecution relied heavily on video surveillance showing Henry driving around and purchasing bleach.
At 2:29 a.m., headlights are captured
That's crazy,
leaving a lot
Jack.
off Schmidt Road. That's the same lot where
That's
Dinkins'
crazy.
RV was parked. From 2:51 a.m. to 2:53 a.m., we see a sedan entering Credit Island and then leave.
Testimony from DL and Andrea played a significant role. DL, who was 11 years old by 2023, testified about what he witnessed that morning. The judge, considering all evidence, reached a verdict. Despite the absence of substantial
crazy.
physical evidence, Andrea and DL's testimony, coupled with surveillance footage, led to Henry Dinkins' conviction.
It should be noted, all of these investigative efforts would not have been fruitful had it not been
Disappointed.
for the information provided by DL. DL was instrumental in solving the murder and kidnapping of his sister, Breasia.
The 51-year-old was found guilty of first-degree murder and kidnapping of Breasia Terrell.
That the defendant, Henry Earl Dinkins, is guilty of the offense of, under count 1, murder in the first degree in violation of Iowa Code section
Nah, facts, Zoom, that's just crazy.
707.2, paren B, and guilty under count 2, kidnapping first degree in violation of Iowa Code section 710.2, as contained in the trial information filed by the state of Iowa.
Henry Dinkins' sentencing took place on October 11, 2023, with the judge imposing 2 mandatory life sentences for the kidnapping and murder of Breasia Terrell. During this proceeding, Henry was given a chance to address the court. He extensively expressed dissatisfaction with his legal representation and the judge presiding over his case. Additionally, he voiced his belief that racism influenced the guilty verdict against him.
I was already found guilty before this case and trial already began. I can see it as racial profiling behind my background. I'm saying this because how everything played out from the beginning all the way up to now. I contemplated over the moves that the state used to hinder my character to fit their benefits.
But at the end of it, Aisha gave her victim impact statement.
For you, Henry Dinkins, surrounded that night, that played through my mind every day. Did she want me? Was she scared? Did she see those gunshots coming? Did you shoot her while she was trying to get away? Did she scream for help?
Can you hear me, Zuma?
Did she beg you to
Zuma.
stop?
Yo,
Did you
I
see in
my
her
mic.
face when
That's
she
just
realized
crazy.
she was shot the first time? What was her last
This shit's
words?
crazy, Zuma.
Did you stay and watch my baby die? How long did she suffer? Did you watch
Yeah,
her
yeah,
life
I can
leave from
hear.
her beautiful hazel eyes?
Have they charged him yet? What he get? What? How much time did he get?
Do you know the answers? To any of these questions I asked, huh? Henry Dinkins, closure doesn't exist here in this case.
2 life
Justice
sentences.
doesn't exist
That's
here
what
in
he
this case.
get. That's what he need.
You didn't just take away my baby's life. You didn't just take away my baby's life.
What?
You took away everything from me. My family's sense of security, laughs.
Following this, Henry Dinkins was taken to prison, where he will remain until his last breath. As Aisha expressed, I hope the weight of what he did to Breasia will haunt him for the rest of his days.
Thanks.
Breasia's family is now working to rebuild their lives after this devastating loss.
That
During the
shit's
trial,
crazy.
the medical examiner held on to Breasia's remains, and now that it's concluded, her family can finally lay her to rest.
Damn, man.
The murder-
RP. That's crazy.
Rib.
Somebody, alright, this video was requested, y'all. Zuma about my ugly ass nigga Jaden.
Created them to be hated. Like white people are a virus. The only way to get rid of it is
What?
the medicine. Real niggas are the medicine.
What?
Nah, yeah.
Whoa, wait, yo, pause. What?
When I see a white baby, I be like, he's gonna try to enslave my people when he gets older. The only thing that a white person could give me is their life. The men and the women who profited off of our slavery, they're going to bow at our feet.
You'll kiss this boot right here.
One at a time.
Keep on coming, Mr. White Man. Everybody say that they love black people, but there's no action behind it.
Both of y'all, sit.
These are the Black Hebrew Israelites, a black supremacist group that hates white people and believes that they're the true Israelites.
GTA. So I would tell you, I really hate white people.
GTA, bro.
But what other groups besides whites do they hate?
The dark race is the so-called African, who you would call the Nigerian, the
What?
the South African. They are not our people.
And do these beliefs actually come from the Bible? I met up with Captain Tazariak and his brothers mid-training session in Harlem, New York to learn more.
What you
Hey,
see
New
over
York.
there is you see what we call Hebrew Academy. So this is a physical training and mental and spiritual training that we do every year, where we take new members, we train them. So they're going to go through physical training, self-defense, spiritual training, learning scriptures.
Okay, real quick, you have any questions, Smith?
No, I've seen them before. I just don't know what they do.
What we teach is that the true children of the Bible are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And so we come out here to train these new members in our school.
Sounds good to me. I'm out here doing kind of the same thing.
There's one catch.
We believe that white people are probably the worst thing to ever happen to black people.
Damn.
Well, I can understand.
What are your plans for her and her kind?
It's not really our plans, it's God's plan. According to the Bible, God is going to avenge black people for what white people did, so they go enslaved. You know, they got to be in chains, they got to build our kingdom, they got to serve out the judgment.
Look at her, she's like, what?
How you doing?
She's like, what?
Black Hebrew Israelites.
I would need to know more about it.
Can you give her a quick synopsis of what you believe in?
Of course, you know Jesus Christ is black, right?
I don't know much about, to tell you the truth, the
LMFAO,
Bible. I do
she's
know
scared.
that people are being persecuted and have been for a long time. It's the patriarchy in this country and in many other Western countries that are discriminating, and I'm happy when people are standing up for educating other people and helping us understand.
This is a very compassionate answer. At some point, though, you will be in chains and enslaved, apparently. What do you think about that?
If you lead them into slavery and destroy their identity, shouldn't there be a punishment for those people who do it?
Yes.
Is he a brother? ¿Qué es tu país de origen?
What?
Counter now.
Conquistadors. We're indigenous. That's European, right?
Oh, man. Okay.
They're the ones who conquered the natives.
That's what I'm saying. They could kiss the
Yo,
boot.
yeah, hell yeah.
I'm not so sure that I
Kiss the
myself
boot.
should take responsibility other than helping the legacy of what white people did to dark people.
She said, I'm going to help the legacy of what white people did. You know
What?
Trump.
No.
What?
Oh, no. Help erase that legacy.
He's trying to say you
Don't give me a hard time here.
I know that we haven't done right by Native Americans, by people of color from many places we call this
You
country.
said we. What did you do?
We, the people who represent the dominant narrative in this country.
But in the Bible, this will be reasonable to me. It says that the fathers and the women who had slaves, that they would bow to the slaves. In these last days, in these end times, when Christ comes back and rules this earth, a black man by the name of Jesus Christ, the men who led our people into captivity and the women who profited
Bow down, nigga.
slavery
Pussy.
and our blood, they're going to bow at our feet.
Hey,
That
yo,
would be
what the fuck?
You asking her to bow right now?
I mean, that would be reasonable. Like, if you were really sorry for what your people did.
If you feel truly bad for what your ancestors did, will you give them $20 right now?
I don't know if that would solve a problem, and my ancestors were dirt poor also.
I would say empty your bank account. When you think about it, we became the financial backing of building America. We became the labor. So when we say money doesn't change it, it does. That's why I said empty your bank account. You should too. Everybody, every white person should empty their bank account.
Would you be willing to maybe give a $100 donation to the cause?
Yeah, that.
Like right now on camera?
Well, I don't have anything.
Do you believe in justice?
I do believe
Hell
in
no.
justice.
Es una posibilidad que quizás la rápido de este hombre.
I'm in my 70s now. When I die, that money's going to be gone. And it's not going to go to people who are just going to go out and buy lattes and spend it on going out
Crazy.
to bars and whatever.
It's
gonna
just
go
crazy.
to,
Zoom like,
cancer
what the-
causes and causes like yours.
It's coded. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, bro. This nigga is devious. Look at the shit they wearing. Look at the temperature outside. And look what my man's got on, bro. My nigga has a fucking jersey on in freezing degree weather. Yo, this nigga is different. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, he's different, gang. What the fuck? This nigga is in a jersey, gang, in freezing degree weather. They out here got gloves on. They got jackets on. It's gotta be
and
cold.
A hat.
My nigga is cooling with his hands out like this.
No, his ass cold.
My nigga like that, nigga. In freezing degree weather, nigga.
Hey.
With no motherfucking jacket. Nah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He's different. Yo, what up, Foreign? What up, Foreign? I ain't gonna lie. That's a different type of nigga right there.
Black people?
He's different, gang. He's different.
Well, Doctors Without Borders is a big thing I support.
The first thing that came to my mind was that when she dies, she's going to help black people, not when she's alive.
No, I'm doing it now.
I'm doing it now.
A huge amount of what I've got every year.
Nothing
Why should
much.
you feel obligated to help black people?
What you been on, Foreign? You been straight?
Did you enslave anyone?
No, absolutely not. But our
what kind of question? Yo, what?
Society is continuing the discrimination
I think-
that's based on what happened.
Justice should be done, in my mind, at the time that it happens. And if we don't have a legal system in this country or in all countries to take care of
He ain't trying to hear that shit,
commit
chat.
these kind of crimes when they happen.
Yep, just
not
waiting for Jada to drop the
generations
EP.
that follow, they're
Jada? Jada who? Are you talking about the Jamaican girl that you showed me the other day, bro?
bear some responsibility.
I thought you was talking about Jada kissing me. Damn.
They didn't commit murder.
I showed you
To
her
me,
last
they're not
stream.
the ones
Yeah, I
that
know
should
you
be
talking about the
incarcerated.
Jamaican girl,
I
yeah.
agree with her.
Let's just not ignore the elephant in the room.
What?
You bowed at your father's feet,
What
saved
the
your children
fuck?
when your father went off to go conquer America. While my mother was working, we had to tend to your children. Our mothers had to suckle your babies before they suckled our own babies.
What?
So it'll be reasonable for you to bow at the feet of the slave. That would be reasonable if you was really sorry. You seem like a compassionate person.
I'm a compassionate person, but my apology is, or my way of saying I do not believe what went on in history.
not
Yes,
bowing.
she's supposed to drop, but she on our Playboy Cartier shit.
Damn, she's acting Hollywood for it. She's acting Hollywood, bro. Tell her drop, my nigga. Text her.
Stand for
Nah,
that.
fuck
My
no.
bow.
Look behind you. That's who fights. We don't need you to fight.
Okay.
But check this out. You just embody, and this is why God is going to put you in slavery. Because your
Damn.
people always try to slither and find ways out of the harsh reality of what was done to us. You know for a fact that your people
Damn.
hung my people from trees. This park right here in Harlem.
I ain't lying.
you know, this
He
is-
ain't lying though.
It's not, it was.
He ain't lying though, chat. It was some crazy shit going on back then. But hey though, I mean I feel him. Sometimes you gotta let shit go. She don't got nothing to do with that. But she could be. But
Hopefully she
I see
drops
both
soon.
sides though. I see both sides, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. I wouldn't bow. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't ready to get no money. I'd be like, I ain't gonna lie, gang. I'm not bowing, gang. Fuck, shout out to what y'all doing, my nigga. But if I was white, nigga, I ain't ready to bow down there. Especially not no motherfucking snow, gang. And I'm not kissing no motherfucking boot, gang. You can eat my dick.
Or it's not anymore.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to know why? Because of crack. Because of Ronald Reagan. You understand? So you can't sit here like a poor lily white lady, you know, with your
Damn.
dog and looking hopeless because of what you've done to my people.
That seems a little exaggerated, right? Do you think that's a little harsh, K2?
I can only tell you that I live my life trying to be good to everybody I'm around and continue to do. I would.
Damn,
You
her
say
dog
you-
look like a fox.
Could be the change you want to see, and you can take a bow right now and just show a little gesture.
What'd you say? Hopefully she drops him.
Got a dog
Nah,
that
facts
I've
though.
gotta keep
Facts.
going
Hopefully
with.
she do.
Her name is Curry.
Leave that poor old lady alone.
So both of y'all sit.
She wants to.
Curry is a sweet-looking dog. His people have
That
gotten
poor-
hung in trees, killed.
that poor
molested,
old lady.
raped,
Leave that poor old
genocided,
lady
and you
alone.
won't even take a bow, is what he's saying.
That doesn't fix lynchings.
But he's saying
That doesn't fix lynch. Hey, GTA, bro. What?
That doesn't. You know what? You're trying to position me to be
My
opposite.
nigga's in a ski mask, gang. Where my nigga at in the jersey?
Although I may not have the same.
Chad, how y'all feel about this? How y'all feel about this, Chad? How y'all feeling, bro? I don't know.
Theory of beliefs as
I
you
don't
do.
know.
I do
I don't
agree
know.
with
I ain't
you
gonna lie, I
that
don't.
people have done incredible wrongs that land us where we are today. I hope you see that.
Ain't he white? What the fuck is he doing in the group? That nigga is not black. What the fuck? Hell no, these niggas is false claiming.
At least Cardi B drops Friday.
No.
I have hella hopes for that album.
What, you listen to Cardi B? Shout out Cardi B. Shout out Cardi B.
Represent some privileged white lady. I am just me.
Not even like a deferential bow before you leave?
Come on, that's a gratuitous, that doesn't mean anything.
But you have a good day.
All right, thank you.
What else would you have liked her to do?
Oh, she was going to kiss our boots.
Have you ever had anyone kiss your boot?
Absolutely, all the time. I didn't expect it to bow. It just really was a point to show you that even though white people seem like they care about you and seem like they care about the hardships that we went through, they really kind of negate it because it's really aimed at them. She knows without a shadow of a doubt of what are the crimes that people did.
But she didn't do anything. That's the big disconnect. She didn't do anything. Just like you didn't go through slavery. What are your thoughts as you walk away?
I hope it helps.
Even if it means you are eventually enslaved.
I don't think it'll come to that, but...
What?
It will though,
right?
I have found her interesting lately.
Chad,
Wasn't
do
the
y'all
biggest
think
listener, but I'm tapping more into her.
Y'all think, I don't want to say the word, but y'all think, how can I word it? Slavery would come back? Y'all think that shit would come back?
In the captivity.
But vice versa though. Rose switch.
He that killeth with the sword.
That's what these niggas think.
With the sword.
Is that a little harsh?
Yeah, but I don't think we can actually argue it and say what's going to actually happen. It could be symbolic as well as literal, I think.
Okay. No, this is literal.
Damn.
He's delusional.
He's delusional.
This is what we call my department. I'm responsible for the Hebrew Academy. What these men are going through back here is something that all our men have gone through. All the brothers.
Niggas is out there like military soldiers. What the fuck does training have to do with your beliefs, my nigga?
Including the head of our school.
Now I'm trolling. They doing their thing though. If that's what they believe.
All represents the trial by fire that we go through out here to kind of bond us all together.
So these are all different training techniques. So now they're using
I thought that was
like
tank
you
for
would
a
train in boxing. So they're using mitts to learn to punch and then slip. So this is again the hand-to-hand combat training that we train brothers in the school so that they could defend themselves.
Fist up right here. Go. But this is just a portion of the brothers that's.
Damn. How I do this for? Damn. What the fuck? I hate these
Texas, South Texas right now. We have brothers in Chicago, brothers in Florida, brothers in Atlanta, Georgia. We even have a brother out in the Bahamas. They're actually doing what we're doing right now all over the country. So this is what bonds us together. Their language, which is Hebrew, and we also teach them the biblical martial arts, which is called the
That nigga said biblical.
It's what King David used, is what Samson used, and people don't know this. This is what Christ used as well. People think Christ was some old, just peaceful Gandhi type cat, but Christ was a superior revolutionary. You understand? And the men around him were fighters.
I know that. Yeah. What are the qualifications to become a black Hebrew Israelite?
What the fuck?
You say recruits, we don't have recruits. Christ said this, my sheep hear my voice.
Can you imagine taking a walk in the park, you see these niggas?
These men found us. I found Commander Junior High.
And they like, get on your knees and lick my boot, nigga. Kiss my boot, nigga. Like, what?
You find him.
By hearing his voice. I seen the camp out on the street. Brothers come and hear what's being said, hearing that the true biblical Jews are black, hearing that Christ died for only blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, that the 12 lost tribes of Israel are the people who are despaired and trodden on in this country that you call
that was Chicago, nigga. That was the right. That was the right. What happened to the what? What happened to he killed his daughter and tried to have the footprints and shit. It was a lot of shit with that, Andy.
This country that
it was crazy,
America.
Bro.
You have to be a certain percentile of black or Hispanic or Native American to join the Black Hebrew Israelites?
We go by who your father
Damn,
is.
for no reason.
That percentile.
For no reason, bro. I don't even know what the reason was.
Society. I mean, how do you know what percentile black I am?
I don't know.
Like, even just thinking about it doesn't make any sense. Let's say, for instance, like Bob Marley. He's a white man like you. Yeah, because his father is white. Your father is white, correct?
Yeah, he's Portuguese.
He's white. Bob Marley is your brother, not mine.
Bob Marley, my man.
No, I mean, you can have him. But when it comes to nationality, the Bible always traces the lineage of the man. So if your father is a black man, a Negro, you understand, you're from the tribe of Judah. If your father is a Mexican, he is an Israelite. from the tribe of Issachar. They are brothers.
That's crazy.
Who is the dog race?
The dog race is the so-called African, who you would call the Nigerian or the Rwandan or the South Africans. Those are considered Africans, but they are not our people.
The Nigerian couldn't come here and be a brother?
No.
Ethiopian?
No.
Kenyan?
Damn.
None of them?
That nigga said no.
Damn. Okay.
The man who calls himself a Jew is a red man. His blood show forth through his skin. You cannot hide among a dark race of people. You understand? It's just proving that the black man, because we call African because we were found in the land of Africa, hiding among a dark race.
The seduction
That's
is
crazy.
to convince black people that America wants us to be a part of that. The difference between like the Democratic Party, Republican is going to say everything to your face. They're going to do it bluntly. The Democrats is going to do it seductively. It's almost like if you take a can of beer, you don't want to drink the full beer, so you get light beer. But it's still the same racism. It's just covered up in a different bottle, but still gets you drunk.
What are your thoughts on the Civil Rights Act?
I would prefer segregation than the Civil Rights Act. The greatest time black people had and the greatest threat that we ever were to America was segregated times. During Jim Crow, doing all the things when we was getting lynched and arrested. They incorporated the 13th Amendment so they could falsely lock us up. We still built hospitals, colleges, cities. We had a Negro League. We had all these things. We had education. Then you had the thought process of it's better if we integrate. And so when we decided to integrate, we lost education, we lost family structure, we lost businesses, we lost everything. Now they have this term called black businesses. Back during segregation, it wasn't about black business because we knew what businesses we were supporting. There was no mantra
crazy.
of
He ain't lying though. He ain't lying though. He ain't lying.
That became the biggest threat because in less than 40 years removed from slavery, we showed America that we don't need you. And America can't have that.
Damn, that's where I'm at. Damn, Chad, motherfucker say Louisville, Kentucky.
We showed
that
America
UKD.
that we don't.
Damn, that motherfucker say Natural Negro Business League, Louisville, the Ville. That motherfucker's in the Ville, Louisville, Kentucky, August 18, 1909. What the fuck? God damn, that motherfucker was in the Ville. 502 stand up. Damn.
Need you. And America can't have that because if we don't need them, then we would rise up over them.
Do you think white people naturally want segregation?
You said what? The middle black?
White people
1909 head
and
ass.
Latinos to know your place.
What?
Trump being in office.
He's talking about Dominicans, Andy. He's talking about your people's gang.
To say
What?
Trump is going to put black people in their place. White America is loving people to say Trump is going to put black people in their place. White America is loving every single thing that Trump is doing because he's sent to
Face
in their
with
mind,
tears of
he's
joy.
saying, you niggas gotta act like what we say now.
It's cold.
You niggas gotta.
Toes. Brothers are out here
Damn.
throwing hands. How long does
That
this
nigga
rain
said,
last?
damn, that nigga said brothers.
Why we in Louisville?
My nigga said brothers is out here throwing hands. Damn, that nigga had to say brothers because they
6
black.
hours.
Why we in Louisville? That's where I live,
The
nigga.
point is that
Ugly
bond that
This ain't Louisville though. This is Harlem. This is New
I
York.
will punch you like that.
Bro, I would sleep your dumb ass in front of all these niggas, Andy.
I'm loving
I
the
will
black
slush
people
your
fights, I'm
bitch
gonna be
ass.
honest.
No,
I wish I had a
I'm
white
just
version of this. I want a real cracker university that I could join.
What? GTA. Babylon.
Do you guys verify the paternal lineage?
We have
Damn.
a system
No, you
to
won't.
be able to tell. If anything's questionable,
Andy,
we'll do
boy,
our
that
due
nigga will
diligence to
flex your
find
shit,
out.
man.
It's hard for brothers who have white women to be in here.
They're allowed to date white women?
No, they're not allowed to date white women. But when
Damn.
brothers go to
LOL,
school,
we
they might
march.
have a white
What?
woman already. It's against the laws
Would
of
you
God
march
to
with
put
them,
your woman
Andy?
away.
Chat, y'all marching with
They
him?
might have a white mother. A brother might learn the truth and learn that he's an Israelite. Some people have a hard time
what?
with that because of how harshly we teach about white people, about the crimes that they've done. That is his mother, though. We would never tell him to kill his mother or anything like that, of course, because that'll be evil
H.
and wrong.
When you see like a white person,
Yeah.
do you ever have just like a
damn.
disgust? Like, these bastards.
Well, this is what you got to understand.
Yeah.
We're professionals. Like, I can sit and have a conversation with you all day long.
When I leave, are you like, these damn white people?
Not to the extent
Not
that
to
you
a
think.
personalized extent, but just more of a zoomed out group perspective.
Right, because you're one white man. And you might be an all right white guy. We can talk about electrical work. We can talk about football. You know, the game coming on and all of that. We'll never be brothers. You understand? We'll be professional. We'll be cordial. I ain't gonna slam the door in your face because you're walking behind me. I'm a professional. Okay. We ain't the Ku Klux Klan. We ain't going around like, you
Fact.
crack. I should hang you from
Feel
a
me?
goddamn tree. We ain't the Ku Klux Klan. No, we professional.
GTA though, GTA. I don't know
just
if you can
one
say
white
it on
man.
Twitch.
You don't make no
You say you would, Andy? You would march with them? Join them there, Andy?
Is what
Hoe
you
ass
pay
nigga?
for.
No,
you might have not had slaves,
God,
but you are
yeah.
going to pay for what
Boy,
your
what your
forefathers
people
did.
did.
However,
Damn.
I think
What?
who did it should
Nah. What? He made her kiss the boot. He made her kiss the boot. Damn.
Should face the
He made her kiss the Michael Myers boots. Them big ass steel toes.
the punishment, not the child or the child's child.
What if he's dead? What if the person who did it got away scot-free?
It is what it is.
It means his son gonna pay for it. Man, Harlem.
Damn, it is what it is.
Cities in New York City.
What?
I mean, ridiculous. It was a phenomenon. Now you look at it now. It's integrated. It's completely
gentrification or what?
There are no black-owned businesses in Harlem. We already
Damn.
had that. How do we lose it? Through the civil rights.
That's
the civil
crazy.
rights failed the black community because they wanted to join white society. We had the white man's water fountain and we had the black man's water fountain. Instead of saying that we're going to make our black water fountain the best water fountain that's ever fountain, our leaders said that we want to drink from the white man's water fountain too. So what happened is he said, okay, you could drink from our water fountain, but you're going to always get water from me. I'm the one that's going to own the water fountain.
It's like the teat of the white man.
Exactly. Now the youth,
Damn.
the men who were children back then, now they coming up. We got to push
That's
black
crazy.
businesses, man. We got to
What?
push black businesses when the civil rights failed us and gave all of our black businesses.
That's
to
nuts
white.
though,
You
Chad, if you
understand?
really think
You see
about
that
it.
plane crash that crashed over in Philadelphia?
Oh yeah.
It was glorious. I was mad as hell because I wanted to go get some chicken. I couldn't even get no chicken.
What?
It's glorious.
Lord,
What?
took it down. It was
What?
glorious.
When you see those planes hitting walls, you're like, hell yeah.
I see America start to fall. We have a drink.
What?
The brothers have a drink. These are the signs of our King's return. This is a horrible time for your people, but this is a glorious time for us. This is what we've been prophesying about for years. Like, we were on different sides of the fence here.
You see like a school shooting and you hear about a bunch of people getting killed. Are you like, thank God?
Okay, don't think of it like that. Think of more. When America and the sins of America start to rise up, that's how we know we in these end times. The harshality of what happened is not what I'm focused on.
I see.
The impact of what happened to America is what we focus on. How it impact this society. You understand what I'm saying? The war with Russia, what's going on in Ukraine, how it impacts America. All of those things we are paying attention to. You see a school shooting, we always taught that the white man need to be racially profiled because they're the ones that do a lot of the school shooting, don't they?
Where is your land?
GTA.
Like the Gaza Strip?
What?
Is that where you guys-
Israel, all in. The nation of Israel, Iraq, Iran. What Israel you see on the map, the Israel you see on the map, that is not the whole Israel according to the Bible. That's just a small piece of what the white man stole and gave to the so-called Israelis that live over there now. You understand? Israel is that whole portion over there. Pieces of Saudi Arabia, Iran, Israel is a very
Damn. Oh fuck.
God hates white people. He
Gentrification or what?
There are no black-owned businesses in Harlem. We already had
I'm
that.
going
How
there
do we
next
lose it?
week.
Where to Harlem? You're not going to no Harlem.
Face with tears of joy.
You're not going to Harlem.
Niggas are righteous, we honor, we worthy of the Lord, we raise up brothers, we build up family, we don't snitch. We would never sing a song for Donald Trump. We would never hate our Mexican brothers who
I
are
got
also
an auntie
real
there.
niggas. Our Latin
Damn.
brothers, which are also real niggas. Our Haitian brothers,
what?
which are also real
Real
niggas.
niggas?
So we are the epitome of what Acts 13
That nigga
and
said
1
it's real
stood for.
niggas.
Christ being black is the
That man look like
realest nigga.
Andy.
White people are like the worst niggas.
What?
Come on.
If you take any society of people
That you.
and look at their land before white people
TF.
interacted with them, and then look at the land.
Damn, my
after
nigga looking.
white
He
people.
stargaze looking into
Look
this
at
nigga's
the
ass.
Middle East. Look at Africa.
Pause.
Look
That
at
is
North
not
and
me, nigga.
Central and South America. Like white people are a virus. When the virus gets in your body, the whole point of the virus is to destroy you. The only way to get rid of it is the medicine. Real niggas are the medicine. So ISBK is the medicine because we deliver what the Lord says. So if you want to get cured, well, you can't get cured. I don't
I
understand
stargaze you.
how
That
black men and
nigga
women
said you
can
can't get
marry
cured.
A white person,
What?
knowing the crimes that
That
they
nigga Charlie
committed.
Murphy.
And what
I
that
mean,
tells
Eddie
you
Murphy,
is
my
that
fault.
from the time we are born, we have this thing.
That's who
of
you look like,
white is
Andy.
great,
Eddie
Nigga
Murphy
is the
looking
medicine.
at
Which
Bone Bernie
again,
Mac
why
face
we
ass.
enforce such a strong love for black people. Enforce
Real
using the
niggas
word
is the
nigga,
medicine?
making it
Man,
righteous. Enforce
that's crazy.
everything that they said was bad just to show
My nigga
how
Javante
good it
Davis
is.
is spitting
So that's
facts.
why we created
I'm
the
not
Real
Eddie.
Nigga University.
After
Real-
this, you might see a new school. RCU.
That motherfucker's called Real Nigga University.
After this, you might see a new school.
Hey, what? That motherfucker's called Real Nigga University.
University.
I wouldn't be surprised. Y'all steal everything.
It's
He
not
said
a black
y'all-
and white
damn.
thing. It's a Jacob and Esau thing.
The brothers.
Yes, exactly.
How's he there?
So our great grandparents are the same, right? Something like that. Jacob, Esau, and then the separation.
If you go even further back before that, because of Noah, you understand, Shem, Ham, and Japheth were all related, but the Lord put the difference between them, just like He did between Jacob and Esau. So what matters is when the Lord decides to separate a people and create a nation.
As a non-Israelite, all I care about right now is whether or not white people can avoid being either enslaved or killed on Judgment Day. I headed to their top secret headquarters after an extensive security screening to ask Captain Tazariak what a white man can do to pay the price for his father's sins.
What?
Real quick.
I'd be like, go on down the road, you fuck.
Whoa! What?
I'd be like, go on down the road, you fuck.
If you want to support our boots on the ground independent journalism that is not bought and paid for by corporate interests, along with exclusive DLC
Did you hear what he
content
said,
that
Andy?
YouTube won't let me upload.
That's
and
crazy.
Uncensored
Damn, man,
early
that's
exclusive
sad.
DLC content that YouTube won't let me upload. And uncensored early access to all my videos before they go up on YouTube. Go subscribe at patreon.com/type.
So
Gotta
you
go,
come
baby.
in, you actually step
Gotta
on
go,
the
baby.
They made him to replace the greatest man. So that
Damn,
image
Jesus.
right there, that would be a biblical depiction of Christ when it says hair was white. And the texture was woolly, the skin is bronze, so even the garment being green. But this is not Jesus. This is the book I'm talking about. So this is called the Russian Icons. And when you open it, these are the original artwork and imagery of Christ and the disciples.
How do we know this?
So this is artwork that they found in Europe and Russia in what they call
Damn.
the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages
That's
was a
crazy.
time when black people ruled Europe. And so as we rule Europe, we're giving out the truth. So when the white man come out them caves,
Listening
and
to
they
this
start
shit, Andy?
coming in power.
Bitch
The
ass
Renaissance
nigga.
era was like a rebirth or a whitewashing. You can even find a black image of Mary in the Roman Catholic Church. And so what's beautiful about this is this not written by us. So see how this image?
I'm back
is
again.
black? They
W
redo the image
Zuma,
and then
you
make
missed
white.
it, Zuma.
You notice you see
Where have you been? You literally been missing it. He's been talking about it's a lie,
I'm
bro.
Rebirth UKD.
I ain't gonna lie, Andy. You gotta
What I
explain it.
miss?
You gotta explain it to Zuma. I don't feel like explaining it. Basically, they a group of black niggas that's in Harlem, New York, and they feel like slavery will be back, but it will
It's
be
about
vice.
Dominican.
No, hell nah. But they feel like slavery will be back, but it will be vice versa. So they basically got like a little group, and they make like white people bow down and kiss their boots and shit, bro.
The flags
It's crazy.
all
It's
throughout
crazy.
the school.
They're racist.
So
They're racist
each
though.
flag
GTA.
represents each tribe.
They
There's a
low-key spin
symbol
facts
that's
though.
synonymous
I ain't
with
gonna lie,
that
they
tribe.
low-key spin facts though on the
Swords.
low. On the low.
We're very
I'm do that
militant.
shit.
You know, we're not Christians. We'll whoop your ass. if
Yeah, you
necessary.
were. I
So
ain't
we
gonna lie.
fight.
Well, you guys were training earlier, right? Hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, Christ
Kiss
said in
my
the
boot.
Bible to sell what you
What the
have
fuck?
and go purchase
I ain't
a
gonna lie,
sword.
pause.
So Christ didn't
Christ is a
Hold
man
my
of blood
pocket, Andy.
and
Hold my
steel.
pocket, son.
Yeah, Christ whooped ass in the church. I say this all the time. Christ
I'll be
beat
back when I'm done doing
people
hair.
in the temple. Christ
What?
wasn't somebody that
W
was
Zuma?
a soft and sissy guy.
W
He just
Zuma?
did the job that God said. Where God said
W
you're going to be
Zuma?
the sacrifice to redeem Israel. So
I
he
lied.
did take the death, but he was about warfare.
Are you
W
guys
hair,
labeled as a
eyes, eyes.
terrorist organization?
Hell,
I
when I'm
I
done
know
doing
we're a
it.
hate group. We're labeled
Are
as
you
a
doing
hate
your
group.
hair or
I
somebody
believe-
else's?
Like I've had Homeland Security come to my house before, so I think
What
we
did
are.
they say?
They said, matter of fact, we might be terrorists because when he came to my house, there was a white guy. He comes, he knocks on the door, and he was like, you know, he got reports that, no, we're terrorists. I got terrorist threats and stuff like that. And so he sit and talk with us, and then he left and said, we're not that. So I think at the surface level, we are labeled as a terrorist and a hate group. The only thing that a white person can give me is their life. Like if I'm being...
Kill themselves?
Yeah, there you go. I'm glad you said it. Whatever you give me would just be a token.
Like the deferential bow?
Yeah, like the bow, the
Damn.
boot, all
That's
of that
crazy.
is tokens. When true vengeance is you not existing, because as the longer you exist, the more I'm oppressed.
When you see like a white baby, are you like, oh, God, I wish you were aborted?
When I see a white baby, I'll be like, he's gonna try to enslave my people when he gets older.
Do you think
Damn.
racism is a good thing?
I think it's a natural thing for ethnicities to stick to their own. What becomes unnatural is when one ethnicity wants to rule over another one, and then another one. That's
This
the
fucking
white
guy.
man. The white man ain't content with just
That nigga
having
Dom
his
said
own.
this
Was there
fucking
a time
guy.
God wants you to take up arms? and
I
fight
forgot
the
you
white
was still
man
in here,
for
Dom.
power?
Dom's just soaking in the info.
TDS face with tears of joy.
Behold, I was sent for many
My nigga
fishers, and
Dom's
you're
in here
fishermen,
soaking up
which
the
is time
info.
that we're in right now. So the fishing is like going out and teaching, doing interviews
Oh, nah.
like this. to provoke people to
Hell nah.
questions, to spark an interest about us. And then he says, there's a time I'll send for hunters, and we will hunt men. So God dictates the time when we take this off. Like, there'll come a time where God gonna say, take this off.
And come after guys like me.
Yeah, we might not be doing an interview that day, Tyler.
And you're being serious, right?
Yeah.
You're ready to kill some white dudes.
Bro,
what? Do whatever God says.
Right now is the first phase. You're gonna recruit some more Israelites.
What the
You're gonna
fuck?
help them recognize their true origins.
That nigga said.
But one day,
I
you're gonna take up your preferred weapon.
That's right.
And I may end up on the side of that.
All these people bowing down and kissing boots lost it.
Lost it. Hell nah.
When did you realize you were an Israelite?
I would hear rappers talk about being Israelites, entertainers saying it. I never took it
What?
serious. 2009 is, I guess, when I started realizing that this might be true. And so the more I studied it, the more it just became undeniable proof that not only was I Israelite, but that all of us Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians was Israelites. And once I got turned on to it, there was just no turning back. A question for black people is like, who are we? If you ask black people who they are, they're gonna tell you they everything. It's not gonna be a true identity. They might say I'm African, they might say I'm Methodist, Christian, I'm Baptist, I'm Jehovah's Witness, I'm Muslim, anything but who they are.
Muslim!
So part of the reason that slavery did a great damage to us. You couldn't read, you couldn't write. Whatever language you had was taken away. Whatever culture, your way of life. So we don't have that. As I'm reading all of this in the Bible, I was mad as at my mama. My grandfather was a pastor. I'm mad at them because it's like, how do y'all have these records, but nobody is giving us the truth? So now I'm throwing out everything that Christianity had to offer.
What age was this?
So I contact
my niggas really deep down with this
in
shit.
Philadelphia, and I pray to the Most High. This is the truth. Give me a sign. When I got down there and I come around that corner and General Haas telling that white man, he said, no, you gonna kiss everybody boot. And that white man got on his knees and kissed everybody boot. I said, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where God told me to be.
So you want to segregate, right? We want white.
Jalen
Not so much segregate. I want my community to look just as good as yours.
Why isn't that possible? What's holding you back?
You guys. The urban neighborhoods specifically targeted by your community, white America, where you let other nations come in and flourish with their businesses in our community. The CIA that you mentioned with the drug oppression, putting drugs into our community. Even Planned Parenthood coming in where they want to either euthanize or get us to abort our babies. So it's not just a white person being in the community.
Right now in 2025, I would argue black people have the same opportunity to do anything. Would you agree?
Can you show me where we have the same opportunity?
Everywhere.
Give me some examples.
I think you get the same job. You don't think so?
Nah, I don't think so.
Tell me why.
So what was the point of DEI?
Jalen Bruce and Max if he was cubby.
Hell nah.
Right. White women have benefited more from that than we have in 2025. In 2025, I just don't see how we're any different than 1965. When the immigrants came over here early, so like if Jewish immigrants come over here, the jobs that they would get would be corporate jobs, nurse jobs. For us, since we've been in here, they want you to get a UPS type of job, Burger King type of job. They tell you
my niggas flipping Whoppers. My nigga was flipping Whoppers. Shout out to that nigga flipping Whoppers.
Like a 400 or 500 year head start. So you don't even have a black community. You have a mixture that black people live in. So when you go up to your corner, like if we go out here to Harlem, you're gonna see Cohen's, you're gonna see Dunkin' Donuts, you're gonna see CVS, you're gonna see all different stores. In the Bible, the rich are supposed to take care of the poor take care of the rich. That's how you create an internal ecosystem. And with all these rich, wealthy black people, if they created that type of ecosystem, which wouldn't cost as much as they think it is, then we could actually fix the community. So although we're highly represented in the NFL, the NBA, but when they get their money, it's about them.
A lot of people think you guys are like, these guys are the crazy guys who are speaking on the streets. They speak nonsense. It's craziness. But everything you're saying about building up your community, sticking together, makes a lot of sense. Right. I think where people get turned off and get offended is when,
the white people
let's say a white guy like me, you're like, I'm going to enslave you. We got a whip right here, and I imagine that's not
Oh,
right?
shit. Damn, let me get a little taste of your medicine, nigga. Yeah.
Can we take a look at this?
Let me put
What?
It Don't touch it.
Oh,
take a look
shit.
at it, though. It's right here.
So we got a whip right here. Tell me, when is Judgment Day? What will happen to everyone that is not black, Hispanic, or Native American?
That's up to the Lord. Christ said, no man knoweth the day nor the hour. So although I have this whip you can't touch, It's just something we carry as a symbol of what's coming, like the coming judgment, just like the swords that we have. But when that judgment is, that's up to the Lord. When they say they killed Osama bin Laden, the media coverage, white people was in the streets shouting for joy, saying that I can finally be at peace because Osama bin Laden is dead.
We're your Osama bin Laden.
Not so much our Osama bin Laden, but your destruction. We'll finally be able to rest. When that judgment comes, we're going to wake up in the morning like, I don't even know what to do with myself because my brain don't have to think about oppression no more. It's just rest. When Hitler got killed, Jewish people felt that same exact way. The only people that have never had that feeling is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The slavery remains in our DNA, even at a subconscious level. There was something I had talked about. They did this study, it was called the mice in a cherry tree. So they take these mice, they take this cherry tree, the mice like the cherry tree, they put this metal grate right before the cherry tree. When they go to the cherry tree, it shocks the shit out of them. Not enough to kill them, but enough to cause pain. So as they keep going to that cherry tree and they keep getting shocked, they stop going to the cherry tree. Those mice have children. They remove the shock. The children that the mice have don't go to the cherry tree. Although they like the smell and they like the cherry tree, they have the memory of the shock that comes with that cherry tree, so they don't go near it. They stay away from it. It's mentally, genetically been passed down. They had to take those mice and mate them generationally with 7 other mice that never had any memory of that tree in order for them to go to that tree, even though it's not there. And that's black people. We don't have the physical chains on us no more, but the mental that you guys have done to us is why we come across as a hate group. That's how the perception.
That's crazy.
When people come,
I mean, I know you want me to die one day, but you're chill.
When you actually have, that's funny. It's a good, decent white guy. He knows it's coming. He said, "I'm chill anyway."
What the
so
fuck?
We're genetically passing down.
Hell nah, Andy. What the fuck?
Whereas
Andy, you the white guy, ugly
pass
ass.
Down things that make us superior. We wouldn't have that thought process.
Why not take the brothers to the land of
Face
Israel
with tears
and
of joy.
your birthright?
I visited Israel back in 2017, and as good as it was, I hated it because I felt like I was abandoning all the brothers and sisters that couldn't be there. It's almost like an escape route.
When you go to Israel and you speak with the so-called Jews,
I'm
what
not
do they have to
Jalen
say
Bruson.
about what you tell them about the real Jews?
I get different answers. Some vehemently fight back. Some will say, you know, they were black at that time, as if you could change from being black.
And eventually, all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans may one day realize they are Israelites.
If they smart.
But you believe this stuff, right?
All of it.
Okay.
Y'all live differently.
God
y'all
damn.
think differently. Y'all live with the sword. We don't. What I mean by live,
violence?
y'all ain't at peace with nobody till after y'all destroy him.
You think that's genetic?
Yes, because the Native Indians who are Israelites tried to be peaceable with y'all. So we tried to go the peace route with y'all, and then y'all unalived us for it. Even right now, black people are trying to be at peace with y'all, and y'all still slap them in the face. Trump is slapping the shit out of black people right now, and black people still got hope in America. It's 2 things we can't do. We can't let other nations be a part of us, and then homosexuals.
You have a brother who comes in here, he says, I like a little dick here and there. What do you say, bro?
He got to stop that.
He says, I'll stop tomorrow. Can I join?
He can say he'll stop tomorrow, but we would monitor him to see if he's sincere about it. Now, we would monitor him just like we would monitor a cokehead, because any Israelite can repent. Like, God is stronger than homosexuality, so that man can conquer being a homosexual.
Hey, come on, I ain't trying to see that shit.
Sexual, and you want to stop being a homosexual, doesn't mean you have to have sex with a woman. It just means you can't have sex with a man.
People may not agree with what you're saying, but man, this honesty is refreshing.
Yeah, one thing you ain't gonna call me is a liar.
What are some misconceptions you would like to clarify for some brothers out there who may be on the fence joining the organization?
Okay, so what I would first say, we're not a hate group, we're a love group. The brothers that we need to bring in here, they're a hate group. They hate their own brothers. When they go outside, they sell drugs to their own brothers. They sleep with their brothers' wives. We're the reverse of hate. We're the opposite of hate. What we teach is for brothers to stop selling drugs. And we don't hate a people. We hate what they've done. We don't hate white people. God hates white people. He created them to be hated. When it comes to white people never did anything to us, we wouldn't hate them. So we're not an extremist group. We don't promote violence. All that training that you saw Captain Akkad doing with these men is about self-defense. We don't want nobody to go out there and harm nobody, but we also don't want you to be a sucker. You have every right to defend yourself, and there's a tactful way to do it.
What can the average white person watching do to repent in your eyes, to be good
What?
with you.
You can go to ISUBK.
Kiss his boots, nigga.
Click the tithes and donations link and empty your bank account.
That's crazy. That nigga was ready to say kiss his boots.
Warning, this documentary contains graphic cultural images. Viewer discretion is advised.
We came here expecting to see real voodoo.
Oh.
Welcome. Craziest dance class I've ever been to.
Ready for one of the wildest videos yet?
GTA.
Let's go.
Huh?
Welcome to the Republic of Benin in West Africa, a part of the world known for
What?
its ancient traditions and its
That shit's
darkness.
crazy. Hold on, y'all.
This part of Africa is known as the Slave Coast because between the 16th and 18th century, 15 million Africans were forcibly removed and transported to the Americas to work on sugar, cotton, and tobacco plantations. Ouidah, the capital of voodoo itself, had the biggest slave port, and from there, this African religion traveled with them. Voodoo, though, isn't really just about black magic like you see in Hollywood, but it's a vibrant, pulsing belief system that hums with drums and chanting. It's a worldview and a language that connects the living with the dead, the natural with the divine. It's a spiritual framework, and it's woven into every aspect of life, guiding agriculture and politics. On Fearless and Far, we bring light into the dark corners. We tread where others dare to look, to find our own conclusions, to learn from the source, to grow as humans on this planet. After all, we are all one, and often the strangest things have the deepest lessons. Let's jump in to this often misunderstood world of voodoo.
Welcome to Benin. This is Dang Tokpa Market, which means market by the lake of snakes. Our shopping list today. One crockhead called a lota. One goat that eats lizards. One whole dried owl. Some parakeets, some stone jewelry, and some ayope, which is some fruit. We're headed to the fetish market, which is just upstairs, kind of out of the view. Actually, there's some snakes hanging off the edge. A fetish is like, and we know the word fetish, you know, like Ben as a fetish for women in diapers. I like what I like.
What?
There's that kind of fetish. But also a fetish is some kind of statue or item that is supposed to be imbued with magical power. That's the fetish we're looking for. And I think the stairs is over there. Let's go see what the biggest fetish market in the voodoo capital of the world looks like. It's not gonna be pretty. Hold your breath because it gets intense really quick.
We immediately get into trouble. They don't like cameras or foreigners at these places. Our guides try and make the peace.
So generally these sorts of things are very difficult to film because fetish and voodoo and all this kind of shit isn't exactly accepted worldwide. As well as West Africa, as we'll see, has a big history of slave trading. And there's always the assumption that
that voodoo shit ain't no joke.
White people come here
These
and
are some bold niggas for being there. I wouldn't even be around that shit.
they exploit you and they take your stuff. And so here people are very afraid to be on camera. They don't like it. They wonder what you're doing. They get very angry very quick. They're nice people, honestly. They just have a tough history and they don't exactly trust outsiders. And honestly, for Ben and I, we're definitely outsiders. We look like outsiders. They don't know who we are. They don't know what we're gonna do with these videos. So generally we run into a lot of problems filming. However, we've got local contacts. We try to make it work. But right now, we're running up to another problem, which is trying to capture these really unique things and show them to you guys. We can normally get over this hurdle, but he was pretty angry at us. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Stay tuned. We back in action, boys. Check out what we got here. An entire zoo. Crazy.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series.
Struck out with the cheap seats.
Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings. Here, take mine. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I feel at peace with myself.
Reality, we're so much alike.
Part of a chosen.
What?
There's some shit here that is definitely in danger. And some that I'm a bit shocked to see that I didn't expect. Rattlesnakes, probably know what that is. We've got all sorts of birds, all sorts of different frogs.
What?
Oh, this is a head of a crowned crane. An incredible bird found only.
I'm about to get off it for the day. I ain't gonna lie though, Jack. What's all in here? Andy. I'm ready to get off her, man. Love Andy. Love Dom. Love Zuma. Ready to get up off her. I'm gonna be loud tomorrow. Love y'all boys. YouTube vids on the way for sure. Love y'all niggas, man.